Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Microsoft 2024 live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Wednesday, friend. I missed you guys, man. Holy shit. I feel like it's been... How long has it been? Like a week and a half? Something along those lines. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. Mr. Maverick, 54 months. It's only one more month till I'm officially a senior citizen. Hope you had a good, fun time in Amsterdam, but not too much fun now. I had an incredible time. Thank you very much, Mr. Maverick, for 54 months. Incredible, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Mr. Greg Elwell, good to see you, dude. RB Simmer, welcome back. Captain Lee, good to see you. Golf Kilo 4, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Jordan, welcome back. Andy, good to see you. Captain Delta Dog, welcome. Muhammad, good to see you. CHLM, welcome back. Captain Missouri, welcome. Leonard, good to see you. Fred, welcome. Hope you're well. Mr. Flyboy's in the house. Good to see you, my man. Welcome back. Rich, good to see you. Oliver Flight Sim, welcome back. Matija, good to see you. Mr. Andy's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Vine, welcome back. Hope you're well. Harry Quinlan, good to see you. Jesse, welcome back. Good to see you, my friend. Gregory, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Dan's SimWorld, welcome back. Hope you're well. Casper, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Ariel, welcome. Jay Stevens, good to see you, my man. Welcome. We got Mr. Minnesota dropping 20 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Minnesota. Guys, let's get some massive no floaties and love in chat for Captain Minnesota. Thank you very much, Mr. Minnesota. Appreciate you, brother. 20 gifted members once again. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else am I missing here? Cap McGee, good to see you, man. If you went to the red light district, make sure you get tested. Well, we were in the red light district. I did not partake in any shenanigans, but we did go through the red light district, of course. Yes, I feel like you have to when you're in Amsterdam. Flyboy celebrating 71 months. Thank you very much, my man. Huge no floaties too as well, Mr. Flyboy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my man. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you. We got Mr. Captain Lee coming in with the donation as well. Thank you very much. You're gonna have to give it a couple minutes here. It's gonna run through all the gifted members, and then it'll play out your donation. Mr. Captain Lee, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Mr. Flyboy, 71 months, says, I'm going next time, my man. It's, it was incredible, dude. I absolutely loved every single minute of it. I don't think there was ever a time where I was sitting there and I was like, man, I wish I didn't spend the money. I wish I didn't come. It was an incredible experience. The people, the food, the culture, the weed, everything was spectacular, man. It was truly an incredible experience, and I'm very, very grateful. Massive shout out to the team over at AnyBuilds for obviously covering a majority of my travel costs to get over to the Netherlands for FS weekend. So it was an incredible opportunity, man, and I'm extremely grateful, obviously, from you guys as well. You know, without you guys supporting and stuff like that, it's not possible. So thank you guys. I really, really do appreciate you guys, man. Thank you very, very much. Look up, how was the holiday? Just in time for the Meta Ray-Ban. My daily glasses are amazing. Nice.
What do you think about United Airlines now offering economy couches for passengers?
Wait, what? Economy couch?
What a joke. Like they're trying to fit a whale in a sardine can. The only thing
I'll
I
be
use
that
those
whale.
for is a group nap with my crew, and Miss Piggy's busted snout ain't invited. Ain't no size fitting my puppet hole of chaos aboard that tin can.
Simmer down, Cormit. They're doing, offering couches? What is it? They're just like removing the 3 seats and it's just going to be one big seat across? Do you recommend the FS Labs 321 Neo? I personally am not a fan of the FS Labs 321 Neo. I know others enjoy flying it, but for me personally, no. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. I'm assuming you saw the A220 news last Friday. So excited. The A220 news last Friday. I don't know if I did see that. Why? What was said? Did I forget already? Maybe. 3 seats that lay down. Interesting. Now, are you going to have to buy all 3 seats if you want to turn it into a couch? Because that would just be ridiculously expensive. If you have to purchase all 3 seats, you might as well just go premium economy or business at that point, right? Something along those lines. Something like that, right? Kyle, you're naughty and you're stinky. There he is. Mr. Davis, good to see you, brother. I hope you're well, my man. Welcome aboard, sir. Could not agree with that message any further. It's pretty accurate. Naughty and stinky. Yeah. That's me. That's me. Charging what they charge for one of their planes affords you an all-inclusive international trip. Wait, what? Charging what they charge for their plane afford. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way anybody's gonna pay for that. But it's entering final testing. Ah, well, that's good news then. Great news indeed. I deleted my 2020 and access to my old community folder. How can I have eHAM back in Microsoft 2024? So are you talking about through the Fly Tampa launcher? Just make a folder. Just make a folder on your desktop and call it community, and then point the installer to that. That's what I do for any of the installers that don't have 2024 as an option. Just literally create a fake community folder, if you will. It works for me. I don't know if, yeah, that's what I do. Davis finally found his way out of Cap's suitcase. He did.
Well, hello, buddy.
He did. Heard the flight to Amsterdam had an issue? Dude, wild. Cap Lee, my man.
I got
Thank you,
big
brother.
news. ORBX Atlanta got more previews. I finally picked up MSFS 2024, deleted 2020, and I got the 48-month leaf. Incredible week it's been. Glad to have you back.
My man. Thank you, brother. 4 years and coming in with the love. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Ready for the E220? Yes. I cannot wait, man. Air Canada E220. Oh, boy. It's going to be a good one. Wait, did you have an issue with Amsterdam typical Air Canada maintenance? Yeah. So my flight, I posted it on the Discord. My flight from Ottawa to Toronto, we had a hydraulic issue. The pilots went to go put out the flaps, and the flaps weren't working, essentially, and we circled around Toronto Airport for about 45 minutes. They sent us all the way north, and then all the way west past the airport, and then all the way back east, and then north, and then west, and then back east, and then we came into land with, like, flaps 1, I think it was. There's no way it was more than a flaps 1, because the flaps were barely notched down. And the crew was pretty good. Like, the pilot was informing us, I think, as best as he can without freaking everybody out. But what's even crazier is the airplane had the same issue on the inbound flight. So it flew in from somewhere to Toronto. They had the issue. Then the flight flew Toronto to Ottawa, no problem. And then Ottawa to Toronto, the issue came up again.
I must have hit my head or be suffering from withdrawals with the lack of flying. Chat is telling me you are the captain now, and I guess I will trust them. Yep. Welcome back.
I am the captain now. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. I did get a video of it, Vine, but the only shitty thing is it was a night landing. It wasn't supposed to be a night landing, but by the time we spun around Toronto for 45 minutes, it ended up being a night landing, and for whatever reason, they left the entire, like, the lights in the cabin were on, like, full blast. I didn't think that was a thing during an emergency. I thought they would turn the cabin lights down so you could follow, you know. But yeah, the lights were full blast. So I do have a video, but it's the reflection of the cabin off the window, out of the window on my phone. The recording is not very good. But I do have the video, so I might upload it at some point. I do have a video of the landing. We were coming in hot. And then we had a bunch of fire trucks. As soon as we landed, a bunch of fire trucks came in behind us. We pulled off the runway. We sat on one of the taxiways for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, the fire trucks came. They were, like, outside the airplane, shining these massive bright lights looking. I'm assuming it was a hydraulic leak, or that's what they were being told in the cockpit, like the systems, the aircraft. Also, keep in mind, 28-year-old A320, bound to have some issues, right? Almost missed my connection. I literally got off my flight, and I immediately proceeded to my Amsterdam gate, which was halfway across the airport. And as soon as I got to the Amsterdam gate, they were boarding. They had already boarded zones 1. They were just starting zone 2, and I was zone 3 for boarding. So it was pretty tight connection. I was supposed to have like a 2-hour layover, just under 2 hours, like an hour and 50-minute layover in Toronto. We were going to get something to eat. We were going to kind of hang out for a bit, Dan and I. But anyways, yeah, I ended up getting there and basically running to the gate and then essentially boarding my airplane. And then, of course, the flight to Amsterdam was 45 minutes delayed. So we were sitting on the airplane, parked at the gate for 45 extra minutes because the baggage loader broke down. The thing that puts all the big cargo bins, yeah, that thing broke down, so they had to get another one, which took 25 minutes to get to us, and then they had to finish the boarding. It was just a shit show, dude. Typical Air Canada experience, I feel like. Most Canadians will know if you've flown Air Canada. Did you hear about the Air Canada flight that's crashing in the fire truck on the ground? Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, I think everybody's heard about that one. Terrible, to be honest with you. I feel extremely bad for the pilots. Just two young guys, man. 30 years old and I think like 27 or 28 years old. I mean, that's awful, dude. Awful. Two young guys just starting their pilot career, probably, you know, thousands of flight hours in front of them, multiple type ratings, different aircraft. Very sad. Very, very, very sad. I think, you know, the only bright side to that is no passengers were harmed in any of that. But, yeah, that's a shitty thing, man. It's obviously terrible. You never want that upon anybody, especially two young guys just getting into the industry, just getting into the business. Sad, man. Very, very sad indeed. Yeah. Very sad. Do you think it's an institutional issue or an ATC error? I believe it was an ATC error. From everything that I've seen, I'm not a professional, but I mean, from everything that I've seen, you know, it's not like the ATC didn't, you know, if you've heard the ATC recordings, I mean, he told the truck to stop, I think, about 10 times before it was too late. Now, obviously, he issued the clearance to cross, not realizing that the Air Canada flight was on short final or about to be touched down. But, yeah, just a terrible sequence of events and obviously an awful scenario to be to have to imagine. So, Bombo, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you are doing well. Then he admitted it on camera. Well, yeah, they were talking to the Frontier pilot, and he said, you know, I messed up. And yeah. Also feel bad for the ATC guy that allowed them to cross the runway, but again, some policies will finally change written in blood. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There will obviously be some massive changes made, I'm sure of it. So, did you see the new Wing overhead panel? I did see that, yeah. Again, man, and I say this as best as I can, all is fine and dandy with Wing, and I think what they're doing, they're obviously doing God's work at this point. But again, with these announcements, I would say it's probably going to be a solid 2 to 3 years before you're actually able to order the overhead panel. There's a bunch of overhead panels. I think the common theme that I was seeing at FS Weekend through walking through all the booths and walking around and taking a look at everything, there's about 10 different companies selling Airbus overhead panels. Some are full size, some are a little bit scaled smaller. Yeah, I don't know, man, at this point, to be honest with you, but it looks cool. It looks cool. I hope you can add it into your simulator if you are interested in purchasing it within the next 2 or 3 years. But yeah, like I said, in my personal opinion, I think Wing needs to cool down a little bit. I think they need to pump the brakes on like announcing all of these products. Let's actually deliver the products. I mean, again, their tiller that they announced a year and a half ago, you still can't purchase it. So all is fine and dandy with these announcements, and good for them. And like I said, I think they're doing God's work. They're really pushing the boundaries of price to performance and what you're able to afford. It's incredible. You know, part of it being that they're a Chinese company, obviously manufacturing in Chinese. There's different laws. We all know that. We don't need to get into the politics of it, but yeah, it's pretty incredible, man, what they're able to do and the prices that they're able to offer for these products. It's pretty damn impressive, man. But I think they also need to pump the brakes, and they need to, you know, actually work on delivering the products that have been announced 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years ago. Let's work on those products. Let's get those out to the masses, and then let's start announcing new products. There's going to be 15 more companies, I'm sure, announcing overhead panels for this, overhead panels for that. Yeah, they really need to work on like actually delivering the products before we keep getting announcements. I get it. They're trying to continue the hype. They're trying to keep that hype ball rolling and keep people excited for their products. But I think anybody would have been excited. I don't think they're. I think the whole marketing strategy is just a little bit odd to me, in my opinion. I wouldn't be announcing products that I know won't be available for a year plus. You know, a perfect example is their Boeing yoke. So their 737 yoke, I don't know if you guys saw, it's completely changed to what it was at FS Expo when they announced it. The design of it is completely changed. It's basically a completely new product. So this is where it's kind of like I feel like they're kind of getting ahead of themselves before, you know, they're announcing all of these products and then they're realizing, wait, this would actually be better and this would probably work a little bit better towards this and that. And then they're completely changing products and then basically redoing it all over again. But yeah, it's good. I think it's good for the flight sim community, man. I think it's amazing. Like I said, it's the more players in the game, the better it is for us as consumers, right? Whether you go with, I mean, what do we have now? We got wing control. We got I can't even think about it right now, but there's so many people making autopilot panels, radio stacks, overhead panels, FMCs, rudder pedals, joysticks, yokes. It's good for us as consumers, man. It's great. And hopefully it keeps driving the price down and down and down. And people that want to compete with wing control are going to realize that they can't, you know, price gouge the flight sim community if they want to sell any units. You're going to have to find a way to keep it price comparable. Or so, yeah. Cool. All right, friends, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We got some fun stories of our trip that we can go over at cruise altitude and on the climb out, but not too many radio panels out there. That's what I want to see. Yeah, I mean, I saw a bunch, Flyboy, when I was over at FS Weekend. I saw a bunch. There's a bunch of companies coming out with. Oh, hi, buddy. You want to come say hi? Come here. Chat missed you. Come. Look who it is, chat. Oh, it's Henry. Hey, Henry. What a good boy. Did you miss me, Henry? Did you miss chat, Henry? Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did, Henry. You told them how much you missed them. Ah, good boy. Okay, we got to go fly airplanes. I know. You don't want to say goodbye. But we have to go fly airplanes now. Yeah, you have to go be First Officer Henry. I have your hair in my mouth. Okay, go down. No, oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Okay, go. Get down. Get down. He almost pulled my headset cord all the way off. I'll start the bidding. Okay, go lay down, buddy. Go to your bed, buddy. Thank you, buddy. You go lay down. Yep, I took you for the nicest walk this morning. I don't want to hear it. This guy's so spoiled, man. Yes, I saw a bunch of radio stacks. I was kind of surprised I didn't see PU Air Korea there. I really wanted to chat with them about their little radio stacks that they got going. Didn't see PU Air Korea. There was a couple, actually, developers that I didn't see that I was expecting to be there, to be honest with you. Some of the big guys that I don't want to say big guys, but some of the companies that I'm used to seeing at FS Expo in the US, I was expecting them to see over there because a lot of them are Asian or European developers or product, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I didn't, there was a few that I didn't see. Thrustmaster was not there, and I was actually a little bit surprised by that. I actually signed my Thrustmaster contract this morning before going live, so can we get a hooray? Hooray! Thrustmaster contract is signed. We've got some cool stuff coming. You're going to have to keep your... I can't say too much right now, but some new stuff. Well, maybe I just said it, but I shouldn't be saying that. But anyways, yes, this year is going to be a fun year. It's going to be a fun year for myself, for the Thrustmaster side of things. So I'm excited to be back on board with those guys. Obviously, you know, I've been a brand ambassador for Thrustmaster. I believe this is what, my 5th year now? 5th year going as brand ambassador for Thrustmaster. So very excited to be back with the Thrustmaster guys. We've got some cool things planned. Obviously, I'll be at FS Expo this year. We'll be live streaming again. We're starting that whole we're starting up that whole series again, so we will be streaming live from the Thrustmaster booth this year at FS Expo in Minneapolis. So a lot of cool stuff coming. So it's we'll see how it goes, man. I obviously can't divulge too much information, but new stuff from Thrustmaster is coming this year. So
$3 Canadian.
Good.
The
Beaver
age clock ticks one more tomorrow. To celebrate, I get to go see the urologist and get my birthday picture taken from the inside. I've decided I'm going to show up wearing a large party hat.
This fucking guy, man. Beaver, huge no floaties to you, dude. That sounds like a wonderful birthday. Thank you, my man. I really do appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Beaver, and all the best with your birthday visit tomorrow, my friend. That sounds like a Davis birthday. It's a Davis birthday, indeed. Okay, first things first, let's jump down to the electronic flight bag. We've already imported our flight plan. We're supposed to be pushing back right now, so let's not waste any time. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to go. Let's go to our mass and balance here today. We got 158 passengers on board, 2,370 kilos of cargo, and we're going 6,400 kilos of fuel. We're going to load aircraft. We're going to go instant, beautiful. Let's jump down here to the McDo. Let's start plugging in some information down here. Let's go to our init ref. We'll do our init request. We'll send that off. Call sign today is Speedbird Ba. What are we? 3 Echo Tango? Yeah, 3 Echo Tango. There we go. We'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. Cost index will be 5. We're looking for a cruise level of 270. Good. Let's plug in some information on the Init B page. Let's send all of this down to the McDo. Everything has been sent in. 59 nothing, 31 nothing, 6.5 on the fuel. Beautiful. Let's go to our flight plan page. Now, is there ATC? There was earlier when I was looking. What do we got here? Let me close that. We have London Heathrow ground 21705. So let's tune to Heathrow ground, and we'll go and get our IFR clearance to Amsterdam. Beautiful. Weather in Amsterdam is not looking good right now, by the way. It was raining. Well, hold on, actually. Let me pull this open. It was raining earlier. Winds are 310, 20, gusting 30. Hope you're ready for that. At least it's not raining, but it's crazy windy right now. 20 gusting 30. Holy chat. Hang on. Hang on to her. Let's see what the weather's doing here in London Heathrow. 290 at 12 knots, unlimited visibility, and whatever this bunch of slashes in CB means. 8 degrees, 10, 12 on the QNH. So I'm going to set that right now. Good. And then let's see what they give us. I have the... What is this departure called again? The Brookman's Park departure, I think it is. The Brookman's 6-7 Foxtrot, something like that. What do I have planned? I have runway 27 left planned. I'm assuming they're going to give us 27 right, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but we'll go ahead and program that up. Let's go ahead and wait for our clearance. Oh, it started to rain. Very nice. Very British of you. Let's go over here, actually, while we're waiting. Let's go to our AlexSiu. We'll go to our AOC. We'll finish off some messages. Received messages. We should have our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept that. We should have our finalized load sheet. 158 plus 6. We'll accept that. Good. We'll bump that over there. Beautiful. And now we'll wait for our clearance. While we're doing that, ground services will close those doors, remove the chocks and cones, and we shall patiently wait for this fun stuff. I was wondering why my adheres weren't aligning. Usually helps if you move everything to the nav position. That usually helps. That can go on, that can go on. We'll get some brightness up on that bad boy. Very good. All right. Why is London Heathrow always so busy? How was my trip? It was fantastic. Thank you for asking. It was fantastic. Don't forget to request your bottle of water. Already got it. Got some Esca ready to go. Hey, Gap, good to see you back. How was your flight? Good luck in Amsterdam, because yesterday I had to go around. Uh-oh. Did you hear about the Marner chant at the Suns game? I did, yeah. You need Marner. That's a good one. I mean, I don't know how Toronto thought they would be a better team without Mitch Marner, to be honest. Like, that one boggles my mind, but Yeah. Halifax to Amsterdam? When? We're doing London Heathrow to Amsterdam. How was stretching in Amsterdam? Honestly, it's weird, man. Like, the weed that I was getting from, like, the coffee shops, like, in the red light district, like, downtown Amsterdam, was kind of mid, to be honest with you. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as good as what I was expecting it to be, especially for the price. Holy shit, dude. 16 euro a gram all the way up? Brother, that's like $23 Canadian a gram. All the fucking nuts. Now, the best weed that I had in Amsterdam was actually from the Legal Project. So they're doing like, they have like certain coffee shops north of Amsterdam where it's like legal, like the government is, you know, like you have to be a grower for the government, exactly, stuff like that. That was the best weed that I smoked the entire time that I was there. I actually went back to that coffee shop twice and bought legal weed, like through the Dutch government, the Netherlands, and that was the best weed that I had on the trip, dude. I had some Sunset Sherbet and I had some Gelato 41, two best strains of the trip. Crazy. And honestly, I came home, the weed that I have here at home is infinitely times better than anything that I had in Amsterdam. So I was kind of, it was a little bit weird on that one, man. Yeah, I was kind of like, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting maybe a little bit more than that. But yeah, it was a little bit weird. Yeah. Why do you smoke weed, you idiot? It's a good way to get yourself removed from chat. See you later, buddy. Bye-bye. How is the stuff compared to the Ontario bud? No, not even. Like, the stuff at the Legal Project was definitely close. It was much closer to what I'm used to here at home. But the stuff in the coffee shops, to be honest with you, man, like, unless you're spending 25, 30 euro a gram, which is just, I could never do something like that. Yeah, the quality was mids. Like, I would say, like, higher-end mids, but still very mid. Nothing really to write home about. Everything kind of tasted the same. Everything kind of had that candy gelato, lemon cherry gelato terp kind of to it. I don't know. It was okay. It was okay. Did you eat any edibles? I did not do any edibles. No, I did not. I did not. Cap, in Eindhoven, I had the best. It was about 8 euros a gram. New Wave is the place to be. Well, there you go. There you go, man. Can you kick people out of chat? I can. Yeah, I just did. I already kicked one person out of chat. Yeah. Get better pain relief. My 2 herniated discs on my back than weed that I did from a prescription. Well, thank you for understanding. Thank you for not being an absolute brain-dead idiot. I love how people just project, right? Like they don't understand the reasons behind somebody. You know, I'm a medical marijuana user instead of filling my body with prescription pills from my doctor. I prefer going the more natural route of medical marijuana, but anyways, I digress. Doesn't matter. Hey Cap, doing some Scandinavian ops. Copenhagen to Paris, A320neo. Nice. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. How was FS weekend? It was incredible, Steven. I had an incredible time, dude. The people, the atmosphere. Amsterdam is an incredible city, dude. I would go back in a heartbeat, to be honest with you. I would go back in a heartbeat. It was incredible. The vibe, the laughs. Like I said, it was just, the Dutch are, it's so different than where I'm from. And I think that's why I was so like enthralled with everything that I was seeing and witnessing and hearing and smelling and sounding. And it was just an incredible experience, man. I would go back in a heartbeat for sure. For sure. Any videos of FS Weekend on your channel? Yep, there's a few. I did some YouTube shorts. I did a couple YouTube shorts. And I also streamed live from the AnyBuilds booth for about 35 minutes. As long as I could using the data package that I had on my phone. But yeah, everything was, yeah, a couple content. I also got some plane stuff up that I got all my departures and arrivals. So I still have some that I need to upload, but yeah, there's a bunch of content on the channel you should see from FS Weekend. This is turning into an owl stream. Let's push back and continue this conversation. Brother, I know, but have you not been listening? How am I supposed to get a word in when ETC has been non-stop? That's the only reason I'm still talking, is because ETC's been going crazy. I need to take a second to actually get on with ETC. Oh, it's a good thing that I checked that because my push-to-talk is not set correctly. That was a good, there we go. Now we're set. Have you got into the 747-200 outside? I did not, Janky. No. No.
Yeah.
Did you pop any wheelies on a bike? I didn't ride any bikes, dude. I did not want to go down that route. The bike culture over there blew my mind, dude. Abheek, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Is it London Controller? No. No.
Activate 4, Roger, travel 5, hold position number 5.
Departure, we have ATIS. Acknowledge receipt of information, hotel, and report aircraft type and current QNH. Alright, so ATIS Hotel. Type A320 QNH 1012. Alright. Ground hello, Speedbird 3 Echo Tango, also like a PDC for our FR to Amsterdam.
Sorry, right, level 2 station 1 there. First American 105, call tower 118505.
Did you give Chewy a hug? I did. Chewy, London Controller, Kenko, Two-Tone Murphy. Yeah, saw all my boys.
Negative 118505.
I saw all the guys. Kept group flight to London IRL when? Maybe next year? Next year for FS weekend? The Netherlands?
Mm-hmm.
That could be fun. Him and Dan tandem bike to the red light district in wooden clogs. How was the new 787? Honestly, I didn't see any of the presentations of the 787. I did not see their booth. I didn't see anything. No. Ground Speedbird 3 Echo Tango IFR to Amsterdam, please. Thank you. Jesus. Oh, well, there's our PDC. Okay. Clear to EHAM, 27 right, BPK 7 Foxtrot, good. Heathrow, departure, 27 right, good. That's the departure. Insert, wonderful. Amsterdam, arrivals. What are we planning for the arrival into Skypole, chat? What are we doing? EHAM weather. Winds are 310 at 5 knots. Okay, well, winds have calmed down. 310 at 5 knots. 280 variable between 340. Raining, few at 2100, few at 2500, 7 degrees. Damn, I'm glad I'm not in Amsterdam right now. That does not sound like a nice day. 7 degrees with rain and that much wind? Eek. No bueno. I was blessed with weather while we were there, chat. Okay, well, I'm assuming... Where are we going to land, chat? We're going to go 310 at 15. 27? It's either going to be runway 27 or 36 center or 36 right? I don't even know. It's so odd doing northern ops. I guess runway 27 would be the most ideal situation. Can we even take it from here? Yeah, I guess we can. Okay, we'll plan for that then. We're going to go on the Redfa 1 Alpha. We're going to go ILS 27. Redfa 1 Alpha is the arrival we're looking for. And then the approach via. Pulling this back up over here. By the way, chat, if you've been here on the channel long enough, you'll know about the laugh that we have about a Navigraph sponsorship. Guess who actually spoke to Navigraph? And we had a great laugh as I showed them the emails from almost 4 years ago now about a Navigraph partnership with myself and the channel. So yes, Navigraph partnership with the channel coming very soon. And we had a pretty great laugh about it. It was quite fun. All right, let's select our approach. We said we're going to be on the ILS 27 via Sugol. Does that make sense? That makes very much sense. I like that. Okay. We want the Sugol transition. Sierra Papa Liba. Okay. Sugol, good. And return. And insert. Very nice. Good. That should be the plan. Let's scroll through it. Make sure we're looking good. Sierra Papa Liba. All right. Beautiful. Everything looks good there. I am happy with all of that. Very nice, friends. Good. Let's spool up the APU. On good, squawk code given to me was 7611. 7611. We're going to turn that on, and we're going to put you to TA only. Very good. I'm also going to get some brightness up on this bad boy. Very nice. Okay, APU is spooling. We're looking good. We'll be pushed back here momentarily, chat. 40 minutes to get out of Heathrow. Actually, that's probably accurate. What runway did I land on? 18 right, and then we departed 36 left. Yeah. Is there even a scenery for EHAM? Yeah, Fly Tampa. Fly Tampa, Amsterdam, Skypole. Day 4, no weed? My man, you got it, dude. You're in the clear now. I say 3 days. 3 days is like, when I quit cigarettes, 3 days. I've never quit weed, but cigarettes, it was 3 days, and I was pretty much okay. Good to go. But what were your group flights? Was it open to the public? Sorry, what are we talking about? Was there anything you saw at FS Weekend that is a must-have? Accessories? I saw a Boeing overhead panel, a 737 overhead panel. I can't remember what the company is called. I reached out to them. That shit looked incredible, dude. Like, it was a little bit smaller. I don't know. It was probably like this big. It was a little bit smaller than like the actual overhead. I want one. I want one. I'll have to rig something up with a mic boom or something behind my monitor. I think it was the Rosefire, actually, Jesse. Is that the one that was right beside the AnyBuilds booth? I think you're 100% correct. The Rosefire 737 overhead panel. I want that immediately. Like, now. I need that. That shit was incredible. Yeah, that's the one, Jesse. Yep. That is the one. Hey, Cap, I'll finally be able to play Microsoft 2024 properly. Got some connections. I'll be going to be getting an older pre-built PC with a 3070 Ti, i7-12700K, 32 gigs of RAM. That'll do me for a while. Absolutely. You'll be very good on that, Janky. Yep, 100%, my man. 100%. Last time I checked, their website said Microsoft 2020 only. What, for the Fly Tampa stuff? Yeah, well, a lot of them are going to say that as well. But you'll be fine. It works perfectly fine with 2024. Are you live streaming tonight? Yes, I should be live tonight. Yes, we will be live tonight. APU bleed is coming on. Wonderful. External power goes off. Fuel pumps go on. Red beacon light goes on. Seatbelt sign goes on. And let's go to our ground connections. Let's remove the GPU. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Very nice. And then we're going to go ahead and call... Oh, is this that unmanned pushback thing? Is that what this is? The new thing that GSX put out? I think it is, actually. Let's call up ground again and let them know we're ready for push and start. What gate are we at? 512. Let me turn this up. Beautiful. I missed my perf page, did I? Yeah, we didn't do our takeoff performance, correct, yes. Come back over here, we'll go to our departure performance. 27 right for departure. Optimum no, off, on, sync load sheet, sync live weather. Calculate 54, 55, 1/down 0.2, flex of 70. We're changing that and we'll send that to the McDo. Beautiful. We want flex of at least 55 so we can hear those engines roaring. But all of that looks good. Beautiful. Everything's been inserted into there. Very nice. For Fly Tampa stuff, it was really the only reason I didn't get it. Yeah, it works perfectly fine with 2024. Now, there might be a few little things here and there, but for the most part, it works fine.
That number 509 aircraft is A321neo.
Yeah, I have a question. How is your fire truck escort into Toronto? I blame Dan. It was Dan's fault. You're correct. Alright, we need to get our push back here. Ground hello again, Speedbird 3 Echo Tango, type E320, stand 512 with the current ATIS. Push back, please. Alright, I believe he's going to want us facing north, so we're going to get that ready to go. Is it not okay to take off with a flex of 70? No, of course it is, Mohammed, but the lower the flex, the better the deceleration sound you get. So I'm actually going to bump this down to flex of 45, and then with a flex of 45, we'll get a wonderful D-thrust. So after departure, when you pull the power back to the climb thrust, you'll get a beautiful noise.
Ground, a very good afternoon to you. Seabird 588 Lima.
Right, let's have a little stretch here, chat. No random site for pushback this time? No. Cap, if you get Volanta, search up my call sign. I do not have Volanta, Sean. Was there any of the Airbus overhead panels that stood out from the others? No. They all basically look the same, Fred. Some were bigger, some were smaller, but for the most part, they all look identical, to be fair. Look at us with our robo. Look at our.
Echo Tango 4, correction 512, push back approved face north, Q&A 1012.
Push back approved face north 1012, Speedbird 3 Echo Tango, thank you. Any reason for no Volanta? I just feel like Magnus, it's an added. It's just added bloatware on your PC, in my opinion. I'm not, I don't really care to track my flights. Like, I'm not one for that. I don't really, yeah, tracking my flights, I'm not really of interest of that. All right, park breakers released. And there we go. Our little robot is pushing us back. That's actually so weird. So what, is this guy controlling? Yeah, he is. Look, he's got a little thing in his hand, so he's controlling the pushback. Chad, is this an actual thing in Europe? It wouldn't surprise me if it is an actual thing in Europe, but that's kind of crazy. Engine mode selector, the start position, beautiful. Let's crank up these sounds. We're flying with the IAE engines today, so enjoy this little startup, chat. Volanta's also a performance whore? Yes. Yeah, I don't know if it's been updated, but the last time I looked at Volanta, it was not worth the cost of performance. They use it at Heathrow? Damn. That's kind of cool, actually. 12 Scott, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. That may be a thing in Europe, but at least in the US we have GMO food. Correct. That is another thing that I will say. Everything that I eat in Europe tasted like actual food, not filled with sugars and salts. Oh, sir, you're gonna die. Sir, you're dead. Did they have a booth to fly the 220? They did not, no. Dude, the food and the drinks when we were in... Oh my god, dude. The drinks, man. Just incredible. Everything is served in glass bottles. Oh my dear. I'm already thinking about that Fanta in the glass bottle. Sheesh. Park brakes on. Spool up number 2. Johan, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. TriStar soon? Yes, TriStar soon. They're basically being poisoned here in North America, food pumped with so much crap. It's actually insane, Andy. It's actually insane. I had McDonald's in the Netherlands, and it was delicious. And it was completely different. Like, it still kind of had that McDonald's, like, twang to it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it still had that McDonald's taste, but it was just so much better. And I did not have indigestion the entire time I was there. If I went to the States, I'd have to bring a whole bottle of Tums. At least 10 Tums a day when I'm in the States and we're going out for food and shit like that. Because it's all MSG and preservative this, preservative that. Yeah, it's still shit, of course. It's still garbage, but it's a higher class garbage. I had the Big Tasty. I don't know, it was delicious, dude. I was also hungry as hell, but... Alright, we got 2 good engines. Very good. Turn that down for a second. Let's go engine mode selector back to the normal position. Great. Was it flaps 1? Yes, flaps 1 with a trim of down 0.2. We'll go flaps 1, flight controls, trim 0.2 down. Very good. I forgot to turn on the block time. I'll do it now. Auto brakes over to max. What's initial climb on the departure, chat? Should have briefed ourselves already. I think it's 6,000 feet, 5,000 feet, 6,000 feet. 6,000 is going in. 6,000 is in. Beautiful. 1012 on the Q&H. That's all good. Let's go upstairs. Let's go APU master start switch and bleed off. Ground spoilers armed. You can go off. Predictive wind shear system can go auto.
At Kemmel 1988
Good Kemmel.
donated €11.
Thank you, my friend.
Cap. It was great to have a chat with you and Mr. Danbury at Lelystad.
Yes.
Nice to hear you really enjoyed your stay in the Netherlands.
I did. I loved it, dude.
CPT no floaties _CPT no floaties.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kemmel. It's actually, I enjoyed it so much, I told my fiance when we sell the farm and retire, we should move to the Netherlands. That's how much I enjoyed it. Just an incredible atmosphere, dude. It was, yeah, I loved every second of it. Like I was telling Chad, I don't think there was one point where I was like, you know. Now, I will say this, and for those of you that have been to Amsterdam, to me, it kind of felt like it was like a little bit of like the UK's playground. Everywhere you looked, everywhere you saw, it was just very loud, boisterous British people everywhere. Everywhere. The British bros, man. Every fucking corner, just a group of 5 or 6 guys, so loud, so intoxicated. Holy shit. Everywhere. Everywhere.
Takeoff 27 right, prepared for 3 miles.
Everywhere.
Speedbird 3 Echo Tango, are you ready?
I am ready, 3 Echo Tango. I was just about to call you.
Thank you, Speedbird 3 Echo Tango via Alpha, hold Pluto.
Via Alpha, hold Pluto, Speedbird 3 Echo Tango. Alright, hold via Alpha, hold Pluto. Where the hell is Pluto? Is it down this way? Where's Mr. Pluto? Pluto's down there. Perfect. Park brake is off. Let's get moving. Good. Tuesday, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, dude. Yeah, that is one thing that I definitely noticed. It was very much a British bros party town. Try Gran Canaria, realize Amsterdam wasn't that bad. Like I said, it wasn't bad. It was just some of the observations that I made. It was very much a British party.
If you can make the visual change to 27 left, do it now.
Copy that.
Emirates 172, link 2 tree to Alpha 1.
Link 2 tree.
To visit other cities? Yeah. If I go back next year or whenever I go back to the Netherlands, I'm definitely going to do a full week. 100% I'm going to do a full week. Oh my god. SimCFI, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother.
KLM 66 Alpha, right Alpha to Faten.
Alright, he wants us on Alpha and then hold Pluto.
Right Alpha, KLM 66 Alpha.
Speedbird 854, email ready for short start, and 501, information hotel on board, clearance via PDC.
Speedbird 588 Lima, hello, stand 501, mission start crew.
Alright, we're on the move.
588 Lima, thanks.
Finally.
2055 at runway.
Gringo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Speedbird 442 kilos, bomb Alpha tree, 27 right, wind 290 degrees, 12 knots, clear for takeoff.
Active takeoff 27 right for Speedbird.
Feels good to be back in the sim, though, that's for sure. Feels damn good. I missed it.
Wind 290 degrees, 12 knots, clear to land.
Oh. And some weird weather updates right now. How's the Netherlands? Incredible. Had a great time, man. Had a great time.
Stand 590, 5 Echo Bravo.
I would do it all again in a heartbeat.
Unicom 43 man, great way.
Alright, we're all the way down here, and we need to go to Pluto, which was all the way up here. Pluto. Back from Never Neverland, welcome back to high taxes, crazy grass prices, and a winter that just won't go away. Bob, You want to hear about high gas prices in the Netherlands? $2.70 euro a litre. That's over $4 Canadian. $4 Canadian a litre for fuel in the Netherlands. I almost pooped myself when I saw that. Holy dude. Now I understand why public transportation is so good. Without public transportation in the Netherlands, I don't know if people would survive. That might have been for me. Someone has a stuck mic.
And your feedability was 0 there.
Sorry, we're immediate. Link 236 Alpha 1, KLM 66 Alpha.
Train from Rotterdam to Amsterdam is also €40. I don't know. I bought the pass. I bought some pass thing that Dan found online. It was pretty good, man. It was like €30 for 3 days, and you can get on any train, tram, metro, bus, trolley. It's pretty legit, dude. It was pretty legit. The only thing we had to pay for was the bus from Lelystad train to the actual FS weekend. And it was like €3 each way or something. Red Wings are trash, flyboy. Trash. Trash.
Lufthansa 2255, right Alpha, hold short kilo, stand 216.
Trash.
Right Alpha.
Dutchies in the south go to Belgium to fill up their cars. I don't doubt that. Doubt that at all.
27 by Alpha 3, line up 27.
My team is trash. Ed, what's up, man? Welcome back, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Diesel in Texas over $5 a gallon. Sheesh.
Ebert 936 Delta Roger. Follow company aggression. Follow the EasyJet A320 ahead to hold 2 times.
Any plans for the black square? Probably not.
EasyJet.
You know me. Probably not. Ooh. Who's that? Emirates.
Heathrow Tower, very good afternoon. Austrian 3 Alpha Charlie.
Go Avs. Time to win the President's Trophy and lose the second round again. Oh, man. That's usually how it happens, right? When will you come here to Italy? I don't know, dude. Italy would be pretty badass. I met a lot of Italians, actually, while I was in Amsterdam. There was a lot of Italians, a lot of Brits, a lot of Chinese, actually, too. I was kind of surprised. A lot of, like, Asia, Chinese, yeah, a lot.
Is E79, are you ready? E79 is ready. Is E79, thank you. Fire Alpha.
Something about Heathrow hits different. The size of it. Massive.
Alpha to
Heathrow.
Alpha to Pluto.
Who was the lady on the IndyBuild stand from Italy? She does all the interiors. So she does all the texturing and modeling for the interiors of the IndyBuild's planes. She was really cool, actually. I hung out with her when we were at, IndyBuilds had a party on Saturday night at some really cool place. It was like a dart place. It was called Oche or something like that.
Alpha 1, line up 27 right behind.
Some Brazilians, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're going a little.
Hold Alpha 3.
Hold Alpha 3, Speedbird 3 Echo. Hold Alpha 3. Oh, that's right here. Okay. We'll hold right here. Alpha 3.
Lufthansa 2255, via Kilo, stand 216.
Skydrift, thanks for your support, man. Welcome aboard, dude. Really wish I'd been able to make it to Amsterdam. Plan on getting out there sometime this year. It was incredible, man. Excited for the PAX Sim Albuquerque. Hopefully they will have the updated jetways, interiors, etc. that Dominic Design didn't have. Maybe. Yeah. A lot of Germans. Yes. Met actually. I met a really cool fan of the channel. He was from Germany and he was there with his son. Really, really, really nice people, dude. I met so many nice people, man. So many nice people. It was so cool to finally meet people from the channel that I've been watching for years, and I've never had the opportunity to meet them in real life. So it was really cool.
Roger, I'll call you in 2 minutes.
What a coincidence! I'm also currently London Heathrow, Stuttgart. Real chance to meet you in the virtual skies. Hey, very cool. Zachary. Very cool.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Welcome back, Cap. Hope you had a wonderful time on your trip. I did, dude. I did.
Via Titan, link 21,
I loved
link
it.
22 to Alpha 2.
I absolutely loved my trip, dude.
Titan,
It was incredible.
confirmed.
Amsterdam is a beautiful city. Beautiful city.
Link 22,
Some crazy-ass crackheads and people roaming the streets, but that's everywhere. But it was, yeah, it was a lot of fun, man.
Seabird 588 Lima via Alpha to Pluto.
You plan on flying into the new Stuttgart or Dresden scenery this week? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see, yeah. Hey, Cap, nice to finally meet you. Hope you had a blast down here. Not forgot to ask you.
Via Alpha Tree, line up 27 right.
By Alpha 3, line up 27 right, speedward 3 Echo Tango. Okay, we're going to release the brakes, and we're going to hang a hard left here, Alpha 3. Your altitude indicator isn't set right. What do you mean? 6,000 feet off departure. Thoughts on the Vector 787? I didn't see any of the Vector stuff. No. Is it worth getting 24 over 20? Now? Yes. Wait, hold on. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Don't pay attention to me. This is Alpha 5, not Alpha 3. Shh. Chat, just shh. I'm a rookie. Shh. I haven't flown in like 10 days. I don't want to hear it. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
742, good afternoon. 27 left. Wind 290 degrees, 12 knots, clear to land.
Nothing.
Nothing to see.
Dot supervisor. Oopsies. Shh. I don't want to hear it. Shh, 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 shh. 27 left takeoff? No, 27 right. 27 right takeoff. Rookie mistake.
Hold Alpha Tree now.
We'll hold Alpha 3, speedbird 3 Echo Tango.
Speedbird 864 from Alpha 2, 27 right. Wind 290 degrees, 12 knots, clear to takeoff.
From Alpha 2, runway 27 right, let's take off speedbird 864.
Just let it happen. Shh.
Virgin 9 Juliet, straight ahead, link 2 tree, hold Alpha 1.
Taxi 3 and Alpha 1, Virgin 9 Juliet.
And all stations, QNH 101 tree.
1013. Alright, this is Alpha 3, we're going to hold.
Seabird Tree Echo Tango behind departing company A320 via Alpha Tree. Line up runway 27 right behind.
Behind the departing company, we'll line up behind 27 right. Speedbird 3 Echo Tango.
Easy 79.
Alright, we'll wait here. He's been cleared. Slowly start making our way.
936 Delta, hold Alpha Tree.
Very good. ECAM is showing no blue. Snapdragon 220 is steadily progressing towards release. Candidate readiness. We're just about ready to enter the final stages of testing at the end of the month. Good news. Good news. Hopefully that means I will have it in my hands sooner than later, my friend. I am very excited to learn that airplane. Very excited. Alright, landing lights are coming on, runway turnoffs are on, strobe lights are on, nose light to takeoff, wing lights are on as well. How was FS weekend? It was incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. I had a wonderful time.
Behind departing British Airways via Alpha 1, line up 27 right behind.
After departing British Airways, line up and wait for an 87 right, no Juliet.
Seabird Tree Echo Tango 27 right, wind 300 degrees, 13 knots, clear to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 27 right, speedbird 3 Echo Tango. Alright, control cam goes on, y'all ready to go? Let's do it, sounds are going up, let's go flying. Throttles to 40, slight nose down pressure, stabilized, chrono on, and we go. Manflex 45, SRS runway, auto thrust blur. Oh, somebody's pinging me. We're rolling. There's 100 knots, we're neutral. V1, rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Throttles decline. Sheesh. My goodness. Damn. That was nice. All right, turn that down so we can hear ATC. Still jet lagged? Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely, man. My sleep schedule is all over the place right now. All over the place. Landing lights are off. Sorry, runway turn-offs are off. Nose lights off. Wing lights off. Unicom, thanks for ATC. We'll see you soon. Speedbird 3 Echo. Whatever my call sign is. Alright, over to advisory. Beautiful. Speed check. Flaps clean. And we're going to go cruise altitude 270 and we'll punch it. We're just going to do open climb. Avoid all those restrictions. Very nice. Into the soup. Autopilot 1 is on. Back up into the flight deck. How was the weather in Amsterdam? Incredible. One day, the Saturday of the event, it was a little bit chilly and overcast, but it cleared up by like mid to late afternoon. It was incredible, man. About 15 Celsius every day was like the average. We got up to 18 degrees on one day. But now the weather was incredible, man. PC shut down on you and said it ran into a problem. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. 6,000 feet, standard barrel pressure. Very good. Some nice wing views climbing up and out of the weather. Some nasty weather over in Europe today. What is the time difference? It was 5 hours. 5 hours. Which doesn't seem like a whole bunch, but it screwed me all up, man. Also made a buzzing noise when it did that. What does that mean? Probably sounds like a driver error, to be honest with you. Will you be flying the L1011? I'm still completely on the fence about it. I enjoyed flying it at FS weekend. I don't know, man. It's really not my style of airplane. It does look fun and it does look interesting, so I might do like a stream or two on it, but don't expect it to be like a mainstay here on the channel. We may do like 1 or 2 preview streams, but yeah. It's a lot of work, dude. Anytime you've got the engineer panel all the way back here, it's a lot of work, dude. A lot of work. 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Seatbelt signs can come off as well. Flight attendants start the in-flight services. Very nice. I saw you there at FS Weekend. A very cool, Pilotress. You should have came and said hello. I brought 100 Captain Canada stickers with me, and Jesse actually ended up getting the last one. I gave away all my Captain Canada stickers, so I was happy I didn't have to return with those. Is this due to classic nature or other? Yeah, kind of a little bit of both, Digital. I've never ever, it's going to be one of those airplanes that like I literally know nothing about. I don't ever think I've even seen an L1011 flying. Yeah. How was the expo? It was incredible, man. Yeah. Been away from flight simming a lot lately. I saw Payware 787 company coming out of the shadows. We're saying releasing in 2026. So hyped, we badly need a 787 for those mods. Yes. I'm excited that they're also planning to do the Dash 8 and the Dash 10. So we're getting all 3 variants of the 787. That makes me happy. Did you check out the Aerosoft TOLOS 340? I did not. I did speak with Aerosoft, Craig. I gave them my business card. They did say that they were interested in working with my brand and channel. So we'll have to wait and see if we get an email from them. But I did speak with Aerosoft. I did speak with TOLOS. Obviously, I'm good friends with TOLOS. I've known them for probably close to a decade now. So I had some great conversations with TOLOS, and yeah, we'll see. Did you meet any other streamers? Of course. Yes, of course, of course. Chewy, London Controller, Kenko, a few others as well. Those are probably the... I saw Swiss, had a great conversation with Swiss001. I saw Alpha Originals, or Alpha Original? Yeah, that one. Yeah. Absolutely stoked for the 220. Definitely a day one purchase. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, Two-Tone Murphy, absolutely. Saw Murphy. Yeah, great guy as always, man. That's what's known as a classic flight in Europe, the L1011. Yeah. Jesus. Yes. I heard the famous Dr. Barakov was there. What's he like? A great guy. I felt bad for Dan, man. I was pulling Dan around everywhere. I felt bad for Dan, man. We got a sticker. Thanks for coming to the meeting. Hey, there you go, Quacks. Awesome, my man. I had a great time, dude. It was a pleasure meeting you. Great time, dude. Aviator Nils, same to you, my friend. Yeah. Kenko the GOAT. Kenko's hilarious, man. He's so, like... The thing that always takes me back about Kenko is he's, like, so awkward, but he's, like, awkward in, like, a funny way. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that, like, streaming is, like, a push to really test his like, boundaries of what he's okay, like, having conversations with people about. Really, really good guy, though, man. Really chill, really cool. Just a funny guy, man. You sit at the very back of the plane on the 787? I did, yes. Those are 2-seated. Oh, not that one, Vine. We were a couple rows back. Or, sorry, forward. A couple rows forward for that. On the way there, those 2 seats were empty, Vine. And just as we were about to depart from Toronto, I asked the flight attendant if I could move back there. And he was like, yep, sure, no problem. And there was a guy sitting between Dan and I, so a row of 3. And then I asked the guy beside me, I said, do you want to take the back row to yourself? And he was so happy. He's like, yes, please. So anyways, he got up, and then Dan and I basically had a row of 3. So a nice little empty seat in between us. Yeah. I heard the canteen queues were long as hell. Yep, I waited about 40 minutes to buy a 12 euro chicken sandwich. 12 euros for a chicken sandwich. Yeah. The prices out there, dude, were just mind-boggling, man. Absolute mind-boggling. The new Cyber Tourist yoke is exactly what you were asking for. Smaller desktop, sim compatible. Yeah, it does. They're definitely listening to the community for sure. Yeah, 100%. Rio window seat, yes, absolutely. Yeah. That's 16 Canadian dollars. Yeah, about there, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, not a cheap trip. No, the Netherlands was not cheap. Yes. Was it just the way there you had a dual start, or both ways? We had a dual start in Amsterdam as well. So dual start on the 787s out of Toronto, dual start on the way back out of Amsterdam. How was the 787? I mean, it's not my first time. I've actually been on a bunch of 787s. It's a great plane. Super comfortable, man. Super comfortable. Well, as comfortable as you can get, I guess. I shouldn't say super comfortable. That's a lie. As comfortable as it could be. Did you hand fly the 7.5 or the E220? How were they at the expo? They were not there at the expo. They just did a little presentation, but I didn't see anywhere to fly the 7.5 or the E220. No. I did not talk to Vector. No, I did not see them, dude. I was so busy, man, between having to be at the IndyBuilds booth for contractual obligations, and then walking around and getting pulled in a bunch of different directions. Yeah. That's $13.88 USD. Yeah. It was crazy, man. Yeah. Would have been more comfortable in first class. Brother, if I was a millionaire, 100%. But the ticket was like 5,700 CAD for business class round trip. That's absurd. $6,000? No. Will you be flying the L1011 regularly? No. No, not by any means. So open your stream, the IndyBuilds A320s. We could eventually do that. Yeah. That's for your $200K a year. Brother, prices are absurd, man. It's getting ridiculous. The price of the UK and Europe for burger or something in Canada be in pounds. Like if you went to McDonald's, you could get a Big Mac meal for about £6. 5 or 6 pounds is what it would cost you. And that was another thing. And I think that's where I really felt the prices, was because doing the conversion rate between CAD and Euro. Oh my God, dude. Like we went to McDonald's, it was 36 euro for 2 meals at McDonald's, which is over $50 Canadian. For 2 meals. Like 2 meals, no add-ons, no nothing. We literally got 2 big tasty meals. One for me, one for Dan. And it was 36 euro and change, which is over $50 Canadian. That's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. That would cost me about 25 CAD for 2 meals here in Canada. So about double the price. Yeah. Amsterdam is also very touristy. It is. Yeah. Are there sizes similar to the US? Yeah. Like burgers were pretty big. Yeah. Do you know where I downloaded Auto FPS for 2024? I had it for 2020, but when I launched, it says there's an error. It should just find it automatically for you. I don't think there's a different option. It should just find it when you just make sure on the latest version, 0.4.6.7. You should be good. Can't take myself and the wife out for lunch for under 60 USD in your town? That's crazy, yeah. 57 CAD, 41 US. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know what it is. I just don't really get in older planes like the 7.2 or the TriStar or the MD-11. It's just not my thing. Yep, I'm right there with you, man. Now, I enjoy flying the MD-11 Flyboy. That's about as like retro as I like going, to be honest with you. That's about as retro as I like going, my man. Alright, it's already yelling 44 miles till top of descent, chat. So let's plug in some information here. Let's get the most updated and recent weather for Schiphol. Amsterdam Schiphol. What do we got? EHAM weather. Winds are still 310 at 16. Alright. Let's bug that in. 310 at 16 knots. So nice little quartering crosswind into Schiphol. We've got 7 degrees 1005. 7 degrees 1005. Good.
All right, CPT, listen here at Expo No Concession Food 4.u. I will make sure you have none of that garbage.
Yes. Thank you. No concession food. No. The problem, and I don't even really want to say that it's a problem, but FS Weekend, like, Lillestad in itself is a nice little town and there's some options, but the actual event is like 20 minutes outside of Lillestad. So that's why there was literally nothing. Like if you were hungry, there was no other option. You know what I mean? Like if you were hungry, that you were purchasing something at the expo. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like that was your only option, really. Just bought the Mad Dog for 2024. Had it for P3D years ago. Held off buying it again. Love this aircraft. Nice. Hell yeah, man. do you think the best part of the plane apart from the 7.3? What do you think is the best plane apart from the 7.3? I don't know. There's a bunch. It looked like farmland? Yeah, it was. It was literally in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. How long was the flight back? Just over 7 hours. I think it was 7 hours and 22 minutes. It was about 8 hours gate to gate. And let me tell you, my tailbone felt every bit of that 8 hours. Brutal. Not a single empty seat on the return flight as well. Not a single empty seat. The airplane was packed. What's the first thing I should get? More immersion for my setup. Chase plane. What our Canada livery? The new one. Yeah. Hey Gap, in your opinion, what is the biggest difference between Microsoft and Microsoft 2024? Probably the flight model and the visuals. They're just so much better. I mean, what is the best plane on X-Plane? Oh, I don't know. I haven't used X-Plane for quite a while now. I would say probably a tollless product, the Flight Factor 777 or the FlyJ Sim Q400. Those are all incredible aircraft. You wish that the Expo in the US had planes on display? Well, it did in when we went to Houston. It was very similar. Houston felt very similar to Lelystad. It was held in a museum. So, yeah. Hope y'all didn't have to take off from 36 left. We did. Yep. But you know what's funny, Vine? We were parked out at a remote stand. So the taxi out to 36 left wasn't that bad. My first time ever boarding an airplane through a bus. So the bus picks you up at the terminal at Schiphol and then drives you out to your airplane. First time I've ever had that. First time ever. Which is funny because the inbound flight, when we flew into Amsterdam, we went right to a gate. But yeah. Just wait till you have to do the same flight in a single aisle aircraft. I mean, I don't like, are the wide body aircraft, isn't it the exact same seats and the exact same pitch and like, I don't think there's much of a difference. I don't know. Do you think Tolos will make planes for Microsoft now because of the 340? Absolutely. Ground loading with a wide body has to be the coolest thing an AvGeek can experience. Yes, it was pretty cool. Hey Cap, the dude that made a nonsensical video about the 2024 PMDG 7.3 has now made one about the 787. Well, good luck to him, my friend. Good luck to him. That is, in my opinion, that's not the way that you want to grow your brand in your YouTube channel. You don't want to be that guy that's known for the negativity. But hey, to each their own, man. To each their own, brother. If that's the content he wants to produce, that's the content he's going to produce. Okay. What does this descent take us to, friends? We're going to be on the ILS down to 2,000 at Tidvo. We are 6 miles from descent. I'm going to plug in 2,000 feet. And we're a little bit early. I'm not going to punch it yet, but I think Tolos would move from X-Plane, but I'm glad that they are. Just saving right now for the Aerosoft 340. It looks great with the Tolos systems. Yep, does look good, man. Are we doing the return leg? Of course. Absolutely. And then we're going to be live again tonight as well. A guy has a hatred for PMDG? Well, hey, man. I don't know, dude. I think, you know, in my opinion, I think it's crazy to put that much effort and time into hating on a company that doesn't give two shits about what you say. Like, it's just falling on deaf ears. Other than, like, getting a few flight simmers who are going to agree with you in the community to appreciate your channel, it's just a massive waste of time, in my opinion. I did not A320 standard. No, I looked for Mathis. I didn't see him on Saturday or Sunday when I was there. I wanted to say hello to them. I don't think Robert was there. I didn't see Robert, at least. I don't think he was there, but Yeah, I think the coolest thing for me is watching what Bluebird's going to do. I think Bluebird is actually going to give PMDG some Boeing competition finally. Something I hate about Amsterdam is the longest taxi, the longest runway takes about 20 minutes. Yep. Yep. Correct, Kinetic. Yep. Kenko had a good interview with Mathis. Nice. Very cool. Hey, Cap, did City Update 14 do anything to EHAM? Any conflict with Fly Tampa EHAM? Not that I noticed, but yeah. Cap, are you getting the GFX add-on that's coming out in April for 2024? I didn't see what that is, Willie. What is Bluebird doing with Boeing products? Well, they're doing the 7.5 and the 7.6. And then we have Vector doing the 787 as well. So we finally have some Boeing competition. Finally. Was A330 driver there? I have no clue. No clue. GFX is a condensation immersion for wings and stuff. Oh, probably not. Because it'll probably be like $30 or $40, and that's just silly. Alright, auto brake low. We're going to arm you. Thank you. And we punched in all our arrival information. VAP speed's going to be 138. Beautiful. Where are we parking this aircraft when we land? We are parking... at gate Delta 18, or any of the Delta gates. Delta 18. We'll have to see which is the best way to maneuver over there. Seatbelt sign should be on. Thank you. Captain Chuck, the wing control? No. They're, wing control is not interested in working with me because of my brand ambassador with Thrustmaster. I've tried for about 2 years now to get into the wing control and speak to them. They have zero interest, man. Which I understand. I feel like Thrustmaster is probably wing control's biggest competitor. I don't think that they want to have somebody that is again, brand ambassador for Thrustmaster also using WinWing products. So, or wing control, sorry. I did not, Quacks. No. No. I just really want Majestic to reach out for some help. I get that they're a small group, but if they can't figure out the modeling of the Q400, then either seek help or let it go to someone else who can do. Yeah. Why not switch to wing control completely? Well, I mean, without getting into too much detail, sponsorships. I'm paid every year from Thrustmaster to be a brand ambassador. Wing Control does not pay anybody to use their products and to be brand ambassadors. They're not on that level. So that's the main reason. So, external sponsorships. Wing Control is 100 times better than Thrustmaster? Hey, brother. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I used the Wing Control joystick when I was at FS Weekend. Feels exactly like my Thrustmaster joystick. Zero difference. The only difference is the Wing Control joystick rumbles when you put the gear down. Cool little feature for sure, but I'm not going to say that that makes it 100 times better. Not by any imagination. ACAP, did you get any endorsement possibilities? I did. Yeah. Why is your TCAS set to TA only? Because I fly on VATSIM and I'm a streamer. I don't need my airplane trying to avoid trolls and conflicts. Just set it to TA, at least then it'll advise me, but the aircraft won't actually do any advisories. Yeah, if I want to start learning the 7.3, do you recommend the PMDG or the iFly? Depends. Yeah, they're both great. Did you test the Ursa Minor with dampening? I did, yeah. Not much of a difference, man. In my opinion. Again, just my opinion, dude. I'm not discrediting your opinion. If you feel that the wing control stuff is better, that's great for you, man. I'm happy for you. I am perfectly fine, happy, and content using my Thrustmaster products. I have no issues, man. To me, the side sticks virtually felt the exact same. It's a joystick. Did you speak with Nicky? I did not. Nope. I saw him, but I did not speak with him. No. Personally went Virpil, the modular hardware, but that takes a budget. Yep, absolutely. Do people really try and make your plane go around with TCAS? Of course. Some of the force feedback yokes are out of my monetary range, but I'm glad Honeycomb made cheaper products. Yep, I'm right there with you, man. The other thing I don't like about Thrustmaster yoke is that you have to buy the yoke and the throttle separate. Well, you can order it as a pack as well, Cap Missouri. They sell it as a pack. You can buy them together. You save a little bit of money. Any news on a tiller? No. Can you see yourself getting Wing Control 7.3 yoke when it comes out? No. Nope. I'll be sticking with my Thrustmaster pendular yoke, man. Again, brand ambassador. If you're not quite sure what that means, I suggest throw that into Google. Brand ambassador. So, yeah. Brand ambassador. Maybe chuck that into Google. It might, you know. Would you still recommend the Thrustmaster yoke even with force feedback on the market for similar money? It depends. I don't know, man. I've never used a force feedback pendular yoke. I don't think anybody has, so I think it's a little bit too early to tell. I still think right now for flying commercial airliners, the Thrustmaster pendular yoke is by far still the best option. I had mine set to TARA and the plane reacts to it. The ATC controller said set it to TA and not use TARA. Yep, exactly. Schiphol is underground. It is. It's below sea level. Yeah. Did you see Mr. Swiss? I did. Yeah, I had a great conversation with him, actually. Had a great conversation with Swiss. I'm using the Airbus stick from Thrustmaster for everything. Nothing wrong with that. Gen Z, good to see you, my friend. Trip was amazing. Thank you for asking. I got unlucky. My Thrustmaster yoke has been acting up the last few months where all my buttons, like the push-to-talk, doesn't work most of the time. No clue why. It sometimes works, but most of the time it doesn't. That's weird. Were there any new companies to the FS peripheral market at the expo? Anything that got you excited? There was a couple things. The Rosefire Boeing overhead panel looked incredible. Yeah. In other words, Thrustmaster gives them a lot of money. Well, it's more than just Thrustmaster throwing money at me. I also have a very good working relationship with Thrustmaster. I think, like a lot of you guys forget, when I first started streaming and I first got into this, Thrustmaster was one of the first channels to reach out to me and offer me some type of partnership / sponsorship. So I'm also the type of person where I really value that. I find it so easy to just jump between different competitor products and stuff like that. I value a working relationship, and I've had an incredible working relationship with Thrustmaster over the last 5 or 6 years. Yeah, I think I believe in their products. They're also a Canadian company. They're just down the highway from me, about an hour and 20 minutes away from me. So being able to be that close and have that type of relationship with a company is much more important to me than flying the newest hardware that's available out there. I'm also extremely comfortable using my Thrustmaster products. I've used them for many years now. And yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. You can look at it any way that you want to look at it, but you know, it's a big, it's as a smaller content creator on YouTube, I think that it's important to have those types of connections with companies. Like I said, I've tried to reach out to Wind Control. I've sent probably over 10 emails now. I've had face-to-face conversations with them. They just don't seem to be interested in working with myself and my brand, so I'm not going to chase them down to try and get some type of sponsorship or some type of deal with them. I'd much rather work with companies that are, you know, responsive and willing to work with myself as a brand and a channel. I hope that makes sense. Is Swiss going to switch to the actual VATSIM network and fly on Microsoft 24? I have no clue, man. No clue, brother. You'd have to ask him. If Wind Control did a proper deal, would you switch to them? Probably not. Probably not. And I don't think Wind Control is never going to be at that level, man. It's a completely different experience with them, right? So, is Thrustmaster coming out with interesting things? They have a new product that is going to be announced this year at the Expo in June in Minneapolis. I don't know what that product is yet. I will be finding out soon. I literally signed my annual contract with Thrustmaster this morning. So, yeah. I will know more information as we get closer to the Expo in June. But yes, there's a big product reveal from Thrustmaster at the Expo this year. And I will be helping do that product reveal. Looks like you got lucky with the weather last weekend. Now it's all rain and cold, even snow expected tomorrow. Yeah, dude, so lucky. The weather was incredible over there for 6 days. It was awesome, man. Ian, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Mr. P. Thibs, good to see you, brother, as well. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue right now what Thrustmaster has up their sleeve, man. I really don't know. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are on. Do we have any ETC in EHAM? We do not. All right, we're on our own, chat. We are on our own. FS Weekend was awesome, dude. Yep, TriStar was fun to fly. I don't think it's going to be my type of airplane, but yeah. It was definitely fun to fly. Did you go to the red light district? Of course. Multiple times. Did Henry sign any NDAs that we have to leak us some info? He might have. You ever considered the Citation X? I have not. But it is something that I would like to do eventually. Was Henry happy to see me? He was, yes, very. Did you get some dirty fries? I did. I tried everything that I needed to try. French fries, kibling, pancakes, crepes, Chocomel. Dude, Chocomel, oh my heavens. That is probably the greatest drink ever. Kind of skeptical about the 77. It's very ambitious to do all the variants while also releasing this year already, given the fact that its study level airliners normally take around 2-3 years, but who knows? Yep. Did have some stroopwafels, yes, and I brought some home as well. Yeah. I tried bitterballen, yes, absolutely. Incredible. The mustard out there in the Netherlands is something to behold. And the sauces, the mayonnaise, the tartar sauce, oh my heavens. I could drink it by the gallon. Was Austin there? No, I don't even think X-Plane was there. Was X-Plane there? I don't think they were. I don't know. I've flown the Station X a bunch of times. It's very nice. Highly recommend. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do some charter ops or something. Cam, will you fly the Flight Factor 777 V2 and X-Plane? I did speak to Ramses about that, but yeah. Swiss was there, yep. Had a great conversation with him. As always, every year I see him. Citation X comes with Boris Sounds default, correct. Yeah, Fred. Yep. What was it like meeting Jamie, London controller? Well, I've known him for years now. Years and years and years. Yep, saw Chewie and Chewie's fiance. Katie Pilot, had some great conversations with them. We're getting released to G Airport, so if you do the Citation X, let me know and we'll chat. Sounds good. Noah, what's up, man? Welcome back. Didn't you get the beta test from iFly? No. Did you put maple syrup on the soup waffle? I did not. No. I did not. You're going to MSP for Flight Sim weekend this year? Nice. We'll enjoy it, man. Is the missus into aviation? No. No. Cap Missouri, take care, my man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. iFly's getting close to release for 2024. I think so. I hope so. Remind me how to get model matching with 24 with V-Pilot. I have 5 hours of 24 so far, and it's been setting up. Haven't flown yet. Well, it's the same for 2020, so you get the VMR file. Is the missus into you? Perchance. Oh, dude, the cheese was incredible. The cheese, the bread, everything, dude. Everything. Did you chat with Two Tone? I did, of course, yes. Two Tone Murphy's a good friend of the channel. I think that's 18 right we're flying over right now. Yeah, it was awesome, Banzera. I had a great time, man. Yeah, the new city update looks incredible. Jesus. Oh, runway we're landing on 27. Runway 27. Did I pick up an accent? No. I was there for 6 days. Who's Hanky? Henry. Hanky Henry. Frankenstein. Did you get to see the Innie 380? Well, they didn't have it on display. They did have it on like one of the video screens showing. But no, they did not have a flyable version. Bought the Phoenix yesterday. It's great how the passengers sit in the seats with GSX. Correct. Yeah. Why doesn't AnyBuilds update their 320s? Well, they don't. It's Microsoft that owns the 320s, right? AnyBuilds just develops them for them. AnyBuilds doesn't really have much. Man, look at that. Holy shit. There's Amsterdam, chat. I think Davis's way of saying he missed you, Cap. He did. Interview for Southwest First Officer is coming out on April 9th. I'm nervous, but also super excited. Imagine me flying a 7-3. No, I can't. I can't at all. That scares me, the thought of that happening.
Skipwood traffic, KLM 66 Alpha.
How were the views in Amsterdam when approaching on your flight? Beautiful. It was beautiful, man. Yeah, the sun rose just as we were like getting to the tip of Ireland. They had all the cabin lights on the 787 dimmed because it was an overnight flight, right? But yeah, it was good, man. Was PMDG there? They were. Yep. They were. Okay, we're about to turn on to final. Let's get our LS switch turned on. And we're going to be rolling out on a short final. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to activate our approach phase. Confirm. Good. Very nice. Did you get any more pens, or did Dan take them all again? I got a few. Yeah. More views down there, nothing but stunning. Hello, Cap. Good to see you again. Zach, good to see you, my man. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back, brother. Skype. Man, that airport is massive. We went through passport control and security, and it was about a 20-minute walk to our gate. Massive airport, man. Absolutely massive. Speed check, flaps 1. Did a lot of people recognize you? Do you feel more of a celebrity status in the U.S. expos? Well, first and foremost, I never feel like a celebrity. Yes, I was surprised how many people recognized me and how many people came up to me to say hello. Being that it's my first time in Europe, I've been a content creator, flight sim content creator for quite a while now. But yes, I was surprised at the amount of people that came to say hello and were, were fans of the channel. It was great to see. Did you still fly the 320 by fly-by-wire? I haven't flown in a while, man. Yeah. Haven't flown it in a while. All right, let's arm the localizer. Grab that here in a second. How did the bag machine break at YYZ? I have no clue, brother. It wasn't the bag machine, it was the big cargo container loaders. You know, they put the big cargo crates on it and then they load it into the belly. It was that thing that broke. Blue Crown, what's up, man? Good to see you, dudes. Any news on the Phoenix 320 Neos? No. How many times did you blame Dan? Many. Many times. Lokestar captured. Beautiful. It's arm approach. Did you chat with A330 driver? I don't know if he was there, man. I don't know him. I don't know him personally like that. I have no clue if he was there. I have no clue, man.
2,500.
Must have been the weather that made it too cold for it to operate. I don't know, it wasn't like crazy cold or anything. Skipple traffic, Speedbird 3 Echo Tango on about an 8-mile final runway 27. Skipple. Will you go back next year? I would love to. I would love to, man. We'll have to wait and see. It's obviously a little bit too early to confirm anything like that, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see, man. All right, let's go gear down, speed check, flaps 2. We're about to intercept glide path. Very nice. Let's go and get our lights on. Lights, 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 and lights. Very good. Beautiful sunset arrival here into Schiphol. Man, look how good that looks down there. This is the new city update, chat. City update 14, the Netherlands and Belgium. Might have to go visit Belgium too. Alrighty, speed check, flaps 3. Very good, about 6 miles out now. Hi, buddy. We're about to land the airplane. I know. Did you hear that Montreal's getting a new airport? Yes, I did see that. Porter's going to be flying in and out of there. Very cool. Very cool. All right, speed check, flaps full. Very nice. ECAM memo showing no blue. All of the lights are on. You know what time it is, chat. Let's throw our control cam on. Got a nice, stiff 30-knot crosswind right now. This should be a fun one. Mr. Henry got himself a beanie. I need to show that picture after. Bed, please. Bed. Lay down. Thank you. All right, my airplane. Beautiful. Sounds up. Enjoy. Scribble traffic. Speedbird 3 Echo Tango. Short final 27.
No floating.
Nope. Smashy, smash. 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 God, this looks so good, dude. Man, oh man. Beautiful. Skype. Alright, we're vacating to the left. Reset you. There we go. Pineapple inbound. Hopefully no pineapple. Fiumicino.
500.
Little bit low correcting. There we go. Oh boy, that wind is having its way with us.
What's up, Lacasse? 579 takeoff, runway 35.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
100.
Slight little rudder correction in the flare.
50. 30. 20. Retard.
There's the flare. Hold it off. Kick it over. Beautiful. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. Maintain center line. Very good, friends. And 60 knots. Reversers idle and stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Schiphol. That was a good one. We'll take that, chat. We will take that. Vacate the left. Get on the comms. Let everybody know we vacated. Schiphol traffic speed 3 Echo Tango vacated 27. All right. Welcome down, friends. We'll stop our flight time. 47 minutes. Very good. And we're parking. I think we're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna go left all the way around. All right, very good. Out to Bravo, make a left turn. You still got a cap? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That turned down, very good. Picked up the AnyBuilds MK for $5. I'm serious, still a good AnyBuilds airport. I think I'm going to get MK's Barcelona. Yeah, great scenery. Great scenery. All right, landing lights are off, runway turn-offs off, nose light to taxi, EPU master start switch can go on, strobe lights off, wing lights off. Very good. Let's get a wing view. Let's clean up the ground spoilers. Let's clean up the flaps. Very good, amigos. And we said we were going to gate Delta 16. Select from map, and we're going all the way down yonder. Delta 16, which is here. Oh shit, onto the brakes. No. And we'll go Swissport. Good. Can you please show your axis side stick settings? It's all default. All default settings. I don't have any I don't have any sensitivity settings or anything set on the joystick. It's all default sensitivities. What's the plan for this evening? Probably some Air Canada. Probably some Air Canada out of Toronto. Maybe Montreal. We'll see. We'll see. That was Delta 18. What did I select? Oh, Delta 18. Sure. Good enough anyways. Yeah, I was actually looking for Delta 18. Perfect. Subconsciously, that's what I wanted. What do you use for landing rate monitor? It's called G's. You can put exclamation point G-E-E-S. G's. Henry. Buddy. Lay down, man. Calm down. Henry's not used to this schedule. He's He's on my mom's retired schedule. He's not used to all of this. Iraq 2603 drop for the sim. Yep. Toronto to Eham? No. No. I just did that IRL. I don't need to do that again. KLM 73. Company 320 coming in here as well. Very nice. Alright, and we're going all the way around here. We go in at Alpha 8 for Delta 18. Perfect. As far as I'm concerned, you abandoned him for a week. Yeah. Upset, he says. Alright, this is us, chat. EPU master start switch can go on. Hang a right here into the ramp. Is the 77 good? Where can I take it? Are you talking about the Bravo airspace? It's okay. It's okay. There might be somebody at our gate. We'll have to wait and see. We might have to reposition. How are the flights there and back? It was good. Long. Very long.
CPT,
it was good.
Good landing.
Hey.
Remember, practice goes a long way.
Correct.
And Davis, I need you to pick up banana pickle juice and some baby oil.
What the fuck? Oh boy, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. Oh. I found our gate. We apparently went by it. Hold on. Don't mind me. I'm new here. Apologize. Sorry. Miggity Mike, my man, 88 months. Appreciate you, brother. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you, brother. 88 months. Got carried away, I know. It's okay, look. We didn't go that far. We're good. No problemo. A little rusty today? Yeah, dude, it's been about 10 days. 10 days since I've been in the sim. Hope you're well. I'm well, man. I'm still a little bit jet lagged and recovering from the time difference. My sleep schedule has been all over the place. I went to bed at 5 a.m. this morning. Yeah, because my body is used to that being midnight in Amsterdam, which is about when I was going to bed. Midnight, 1 a.m. So yeah, I've just been all over the place, dude, the last couple days. Alrighty, park brake goes on. Upstairs, confirm EPU and EPU bleed is on. Good. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. We'll stop the block time 1 hour and 7 minutes. Very good. Beacon light can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. Fuel pumps can go off. Cappy purrs is on. Crew supply goes off.
Well, hello, buddy.
And predictive wind shear system goes off as well.
$4.99. Hello, buddy.
Hello.
Our UNC men's basketball team coach Hubert Davis just got fired for failing us in the March Madness tournament.
Oh, well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but thank you very much, Mr. Captain Carolina. Appreciate you with the $5 donation. Thank you, man. Blink twice if you got a TriStar stream already scheduled. Could you see that? Did you get to go any weed cafes? Of course. Would you say the MJ is worse over there? Yeah, by far. By far. Nowhere near the quality of the Canadian MJ. Nowhere near. Now, that being said, I did go to the legal project. So Amsterdam and the Netherlands right now, they have similar to like what's going on in Canada with the legal project. So it's like government approved growers and stuff like that. That was by far the best flower that I had on the trip. Was through the government approved coffee shops. The regular coffee shops, like the ones like downtown Amsterdam red light district, meh. It reminded me of weed that I would get like back when it was illegal here still, and you had to go see Buddy for you had to go see Buddy for a bag of something. That's what it reminded me of. It just was subpar to what I'm used to anyways. Now, that being said, I could see if you're coming from a country where it's not legal, like it is in Canada, I could see it being okay. But for somebody that's coming from a country where it's completely legal, and we have some of the best bud outside of like California up here, yeah. Why you all Wednesday tonight? Are you doing it? Probably. Yeah, we'll do some Air Canada 320 ops for sure. Yeah. Prayers to Air Canada Express pilots, unbelievable. Yeah, terrible news, Gigliotti. Terrible news, man. I was tracking your homebound flight, and funny enough, it was the exact same bird that brought me home from Scotland in 2024. Hey, very cool, P-Vibs. Very cool, man. Maybe you just sold you the bottom shelf stuff. You noticed you were a tourist? Nah, not at all. No, not at all. Everything's based on price. It's not based on... The higher tier stuff is obviously more expensive, and that's the stuff that I was looking for, but yeah. Blurry's World, 33 months. Appreciate you, man. Says, howdy, Cap. Moving back to the U.S. today, 10-hour flight. My man. Well, enjoy, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for 33 months. Incredibly kind. Okay. First leg in the books, friends. We are going back to London Heathrow. I'm going to try and get us out of here as quickly as we can. Let's go edit flight, and then I'll just flip these around like this. I'll change our call sign. Will be this one. And then we'll take a few less passengers. We'll go 151. We'll copy this. We'll generate that. We'll go over here. I'll update the route command. Where is my route command? There it is. Put you in here like so. That's the new route. Good. They had us departing out of 36 left. Fuck that. No way. What runway can we depart out of, chat? Wait. Nah. Do they depart out of 36 right? No, right? Let's depart out of 24. Edit. Let's go 24. None of this 36 left taxi bullshit. Nuh-uh. 24. Alright. Let me file this on VATSIM. See, that guy's departing 2-4.
I hope no one was distracted by the amateur taxiing ability of the rare red-headed fuzzy-wuzzy pilot man that found its way back into its natural habitat.
Correct. I am here. We'll connect there. Henry, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. And you tell chat. Are you being a good boy? Are you being a good boy? Or are you being a naughty boy? Which one are you being? Are you being a good boy? He won't look at me. Henry. 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 You have to be good first officer, Henry. Yes. Okay. I know. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. We're unloading the airplane, and then we have to go back to London Heathrow. Do you want to fly the next leg? Do you want to fly? That could be nice, right? If you fly the next leg, yeah? Okay. Chad, I think Henry's going to fly us back to London. What do you think about that? He's avoiding eye contact. Yes, he is, because he knows he's being a naughty boy. You are, Henry. Just United's new seat configuration, economy wide body of 3-seat converts to a lay-down bed. Yeah, but like, how much is that going to cost? That's crazy, isn't it? Still doing YQB turn from YUL 320 tonight. Want to join? Not to YQB, no.
Henry, do you want a treat? Treat, I said treat. You want a yummy treat?
I don't have any. Well, I have a peanut. Henry, you want a peanut? Homeboy came running over. Okay, but you have to eat them on. You have to eat them on camera. Nice dog biscuit for serving. No, he gets a peanut because his treats are all the way over there, too far away. Come here. Gento. Oh, Gento. Are you guys getting the Henry ASMR? Oh, so nice. Oh, Henry. Oh. Henry. Oh, you dropped it, Henry. Gentle. Gentle. Good boy. A good boy. Okay. Okay. You get down? Good boy. Henry ASMR. You can add the... Oh, sorry. He's talking to somebody about the GSX. Yes. Okay. Henry, go lay down, buddy. And then we're going to get set up for the return flight. Okay. Let's start punching in some numbers here, friends. Let's go to My Flights. And we'll import the next flight. Beautiful. We are Speedbird 41 Romeo. Don't worry about the delayed because I forgot to change the time. Let's go to the mass and balance. We are going... Oh, no, wait. Shit. Hold on. I have to reset all of this. And then I need to import that. Good. And then we can go to mass and balance. 151 passengers, 2265 kilo cargo, and about 5,000 kilos on the fuel. So we'll instant that out. Beautiful. We'll dismiss that. Great. Let's come down here. We'll go to the FMG tab. We'll go to our init tab. We'll do our init request. Call sign on the way back. Speedbird 41 Romeo. Throw that up into our flight number. Beautiful. Cost index 5 initially. Cruising up at flight level 240. We'll bug that up. Good. Go to our init B page. Let's go ahead and send to McDo. Toggle the jet bridge, please. I don't know why you disconnected the way that you did. And you can open up that as well. Very good. Let's go to our flight plan page. Let's go EHAM. We're going to go departures. We're going to plan runway, what did we say? 24, right? Got to grab some lunch? Yes, runway 24. We chose 24. Look at a short taxi. So nice. Runway 24 for departure. We are going to be on the... you know what I just noticed? It's awfully quiet in here. Let's put on some tunes, shall we? There we go. Get some background music going here for a minute. We are off on the... Do I want to deboard the crew? No. Crew stays on board. Deboarding completed. Very nice. Sim brief reload. Good. And then we'll request boarding again. Very good. Sure, you can attach the pushback tug. We are on the Valk 3S departure. Scroll all the way down here. Valk 3S. We'll insert that. Beautiful. London Heathrow arrivals. We're planning for the ILS 27 left. We will be on the Logan 2 Hotel arrival. Logan 2 Hotel. There it is there. And our approach via. What do we want our via to be, chat? Let's see. Let's come up here. We are going to flights, unload, import, sim brief, you. Good. And our arrival, we want it via, what is this, the Lambourne? That's the one we want. Add that to the route. Very nice. All right, so we'll take it via Lambourne. Where are you? There it is, via Lam. Return, insert, beautiful. Let's scroll through our flight plan. Make sure everything looks good, which it does. Very nice. No crazy discontinuities, nothing weird going on. Beautiful. Cool. Let's go to our perf page. We'll grab our performance numbers. We'll jump back up over here. Go to takeoff, please. EHAM 24 dry, optimum, no, off, on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, calculate. 50, 50, 51, 1/down, 0.2 with a flex of 70. Again, we'll change that. We'll send that all down to the McDo. We'll change our flex to like 45. Very good. Cool. Everything's done there, chat. We'll jump over here. Received messages. Preliminary load, or sorry, that's our finalized load sheet, 151, no plus today, and we'll accept that one as well. All of that is looking fine and dandy. Very good. 1006 now, and we'll just bug up 24,000. Be nice and lazy about it. Cool. Jump outside, watch the boarding process. And hopefully we'll get out of here just before that sun is setting. Get that off there as well. Beautiful. Cool. Very, very nice, my friends. Good. Be careful at the bridge at Taxiway Bravo with the Fly Tampa scenery. Well, I'm not going to take the bridge, so we're okay. There's delivery online? What, really? That is a little weird. How's that stretch coming along? Yeah, brother. I'm going to exit you. Give that a second to close down. Captain, are we going to fly to the new Montreal airport in the sim when it opens IRL? If somebody decides to make the scenery, yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't see why we wouldn't. Got my girlfriend and I want to start streaming. You know, I'm going to be doing stuff like this. My man, all inspiration from you. Thanks. Very cool. All the best, dude. All the best with it, man. You bought a Mustang? Oh, this guy, man. Did you get rid of the Explorer? You trade that in for a nice little upgrade? I mean, it makes sense where you are, Mickety Mike, right? Shit, gotta take that sunshine in. Advice for getting into flight sim streaming. Have a YouTube account that's older than 13 days. By the way, welcome back, Jano. You're crazy if you don't think that I know it's you. Maybe on this account you can be a little bit more appropriate, yeah? You know, if you're going to try and trick me with new accounts, you have to change your mannerisms. You can't keep the same mannerisms with a 13-day-old account and not expect me to know that it's not you. Traded the Explorer? Nice, dude. Hell yeah, man. Well, congrats. Have you tried the Caravan Professional? I have not. No. I've heard good things about it. I've heard a lot of people speaking pretty highly about it. But I personally have not tried it, no. This is Microsoft 2024, correct, yes. ...2026 Mustang GT 5.0 Coyote engine? Brother, please don't kill yourself in that thing, Mike. For the love of God, we need you around, sir. That would be far too much car for me, sir. I like my Corolla. You know, you step on the gas and you give it 1 to 2 business days to get up to speed. Hell yeah. I have my kind of car, brother. Delivery is on and of course using 3.6 left. Well, we could always just log out for departure and then depart and then log in. That works, doesn't it? That way we can do whatever we want. Time to grow a mullet. Nice. Your Corolla with a suspicious dark tint. Yes, correct. At least you know it's me. Corolla, more like 5 to 6. Actually, it's not too bad, to be honest with you. Once you get over the CVT transmission, it's pretty good. Six-speed manual? Oh, brother, you're going to have way too much fun with that car. Way too much fun, sir. Banner's out of date? Yes, I have to update it. I'm always scared the sim's going to crash when I launch the banner now. Thanks to Dan Barry. Cannot be trusted. Yeah, see? See what happens right there? See how the sim just crashed? You like how you noticed how I knew that that was going to happen right away, right? Like as soon as I launched it, I was like, ah, the sim's going to crash. Yeah, well, there we are. Oh, sorry, not that screen. Want to go this one. So chat, we can really only blame one person for this, by the way, because he's the one that wrote the script, and he refuses to think that the script is the problem. He keeps saying, oh, it's not the script. It's not the script. Well, Dan, It is the script. It is. It 100% is. My sim does not crash. The only time my sim crashes is when I have to reload the fucking banner. Reloading in now, chat. Reloading in now. I hope it doesn't do it again. And of course he's not here, of course. We'll stretch it out, chat. Now the problem with the banner is it likes to crash the sim like 2 or 3 times over. So we'll see. Cap, do you have the city update installed? I do, yep. Only one person that can be blamed. This music is suspenseful. It's because we don't know if the sim's gonna stay true or not. All this happened because Dan wanted the little spoon. Correct. Oh, damn, Mike. That's a sick car, brother. I love the color. Love the color, man. Great choice. Great choice. Okay, that's good, that's good. I need to restart you. Flight recorder's still there, alright. G's needs to get relaunched, good. Alright, let's power everything up here. Alright, we're back. The Star Wars Empire Dark Side music playing, Cap? Nah, it's a sick car, Mike. Sick car, brother. Okay. Oh, is this nothing gonna be synced up now? So I need to, oh, fuck. Alright. That needs to get relaunched. Okay, hopefully that'll turn on and work here momentarily. That's all good, that's all good. Alright, are you working now? You're working now, okay. I also need to do this. Otherwise it doesn't close properly. Logitech, I just saw you. Where are you? Right here. End task. Close. Logitech. Reopen you. Okay. Good. Okay. I think we're back and we're good now. Hold on, actually. Let me launch this. See if... Okay, sim still works. Good. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, I fucked up. Flying on VATSIM, yes. Call sign, Speedbird. What was I? Speedbird what? 4-1 Romeo. 4-1 Romeo. And we're going from Eham back to Heathrow. Okay. Alright. Everything worked. Back down here, mass and balance, load aircraft, instant, dismiss, good. Back down here, FMG, clear, init ref, init request, call sign, Speedbird, 4-1 Romeo, good. Cost index 5 and 240 on the cruise. Good. Init B page, plug all this stuff in, send to McDo, success, good. Confirm everything in there, beautiful. Let's go. Flight plan, EHAM, departures, 24. On the Valk 3S, insert, London Heathrow, arrivals, 27 left, Lambourne, Logan 2 Hotel arrival with the Lambourne transition. Good. Insert, good. Go to our perf page, grab some numbers, departures, load, calculate, send. Good. Change our flex to 45. Good. Okay. Now we just have to wait the 6 minutes for the Adiru to align. And we'll be good to go, friends. Eventually we'll get Dan to fix this banner. Like I said, he doesn't know why it's crashing the sim, but I feel like we need to figure out why it's doing it, because it's doing it way more than it should be doing it. Hello, She, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Okay, that's done. We got that going. We got that going. The banner is working now. Okay, let's go. GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. Swissport, good. Close you, don't need you open, good. All right. And now we wait, chat. We wait the 6 minutes for the Adiru to align, and then we'll be good to go. I'm not logging into VATSIM for the departure because I don't want a taxi to 36 left. There's no winning with these banner apps. Brother, it's the bane of my existence. It's the dual PC setup that's what does it, you know? Aircap heading off to bed. Stay safe and see you the next time. Blessings. Take care, Mike. Enjoy the new car, brother. We'll see you around soon, buddy. We're going to go tail left, nose right. Yes. All right, that's almost ready to go. I think we've got a couple more minutes to wait on that. While we're waiting for that, let's spool up the APU. Get that ready to go. Get our sim sounds back up. We've got 24,000 in. Put our constraints on. TCAS standby. I'm just going to squawk 1,000. Put that to on and TA. Good. The old banners were shit. Dan did quite a good job on this one, though. Have you led him astray on your trip? I did not, GMC, no. We've been having this problem with the banner probably for about the last couple of weeks, though. He made some changes to it, and ever since he made the changes to it, it's been having problems. Is this Flight Tampa EHAM? It is, yes. All right, looks like the deers are aligned. Let's get our APU bleed on. We'll remove the external power. We'll get the fuel pumps turned on. Cabby Pers and crew supplies on. We'll get the red beacon light on. We'll get the seatbelt signs on. We'll jump over here. We'll go to our ground services. We'll make sure that the shocks and cones of the GPU is removed. Very good. We'll then release the park brake. Very good. We can start our block time. Good. We can then go engine mode selector to the start position, crank up the sounds, and enjoy the engine start, friends. Spooling up engine number 1. Do you know if there was an update to correct the constant dirt on the windshield issue with Phoenix? I have not had that problem. That's a Sim Update 5 beta issue? Oh. Yep, that sounds about right. That does sound about right. Alright, we got a good start on engine number 1. We'll set the park brakes. And let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. How does the Phoenix perform compared to the FS Labs 321? Much better. The FS Labs 321 is poop on performance. Excuse me. Had to do something so Dan's script kills the sim? It does, yep, and we can't figure out why, because it only does it about 1 every 7 to 10 flights on a turnaround. It'll kill the sim. Alright, 2 good engines, very good. Jump over here, sim settings, cabin, 25% light, thank you. Let's go upstairs, let's kill the EPU, let's kill the EPU bleed, very good, get some brightness up on that bad boy. Come down here, get some brightness up on that bad boy, very good. Predictive windshield system to auto. Engine mode selector back to the normal position, flaps 1 is set, ground spoilers armed. We need a down trim of 0.2, very good. That is all set, that is all good, that is all done, very nice. We'll get the nose light to taxi, and we're good to go. Park brake released, and short little taxi over to runway 24. I'm gonna log in as soon as we depart. I'm logging into the network. I have not logged into the network because the controller is going to give us 3.6 left. And I'm not in the mood, especially after the sim crashing, I'm not in the mood to taxi all the way out to 3.6 left. Sorry, not sorry. The Henry SOP. Skype. Alright, there's our runway. Landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on, wing lights on, nose light to take off. The runway should be... Oh, I fucked up. God, dude. Chat, why aren't you guys reading your charts? You know what? We can just pull onto the runway here. Never mind. Can you tell I'm a little bit rusty and I haven't flown my sim in 10 days, chat? By golly. All over the place today. All over the place today, chat. Ding, ding. Study your charts, eh? Shh. See, look, nothing to see. Look, runway 24. Hell yeah. Oh, cabin's ready. Full send. Let's go flying. Throttles, 40%. Beautiful. Slight nose down pressure. Chrono on. Let's go. Man flex 45 SRS nav auto thrust blue. Takeoff power set. Hundred knots neutral. Oh my. That wind is winding. E1 rotate. We're flying. Awesome, great. Gear up. Ooh, boy. Kicks in the wind. Hold on, let me give you a wing view. Throttles to climb. Look, we could have flown out to the departing runway. I know, I said rotat. Should have said rotate. Bring the sounds back a little bit. Let's go speed check. Flaps clean. And connect to the network. Good. And standard barrow pressure. Oh, I'm disconnecting. Amsterdam departures online. Immediate disconnect again. Log back in here in a minute. Did a fresh install of FSLTL and all the traffic aircraft is white. Did you remember to do the VMR file? Remember that you have to do the VMR. I'm assuming you forgot that last little step. The VMR file. Needs to be done. Autopilot 1 is on. Back up into the flight deck. Very good. Very good. Come back down, and we're climbing up and away, friends. Skype. Why did you reset my cabin light? I hate how it does this. Why? Very, very nice. Friends, ground spoilers disarmed. Runway turnoffs off. Nose light is off as well. Looks like the VMR file is in it. I'm just a little confused. Did you do it after you did the fresh install, Ryan, or before and it just kept the VMR file? I don't know about a fresh install, but you might have to reinstall the VMR file. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights and seatbelt signs can come off. Very good. Nose over. We'll gain a little bit of speed for the climb out. Very nice. I think that's Rotterdam down there, actually. What is this? That is Leiden. The Hague. Down here. What do you mean the VMR file is in it? You've selected it in vPilot? Yeah, that's... yeah. Is there anywhere in Europe you really want to go? I'd love to go to Spain. I'd love to go to Italy. Just realized I was like 3 to 4 minutes behind the real stream. Oh, how dare you. now I'm going to connect back to VATSIM and hope that I don't get a ping and a yell at. Which helps. I got 40 miles from top of descent into Shanghai. Nice. I might still be in Amsterdam airspace, so I might get a ping. I'm just gonna pretend. Shh. Everybody, shh. Why did you disconnect? Because they were giving it. Because they were giving everybody runway 36 left for departure, and after the sim crashed, I didn't want to taxi for 30 minutes. I wanted to depart runway 24, which was basically right beside me, right in front of me. Italy, you have to go to Sorrento, and Rome has some of the best pasta I've ever had. Oh, no doubt. No doubt, sir. I do not deny that at all. I had some of the best cheese and bread that I've ever had when I was in the Netherlands. They're Gouda cheese. Gouda. Gouda to the rest of us. Gouda cheese. Brother. I had this cheese when I was there. The fuck was it called? Cumin Gouda. Incredible. Incredible. Need to visit Scotland? We have beavers? Hey, I'll feel right at home. That's not bad. I can get on board with that one, Mr. GMC. Flight attendant to the captain. Ops is calling you about 2 flight diversions that they wish to speak to you upon arrival into London. Shh. Human chowder. Chowder. Why didn't you want to taxi 30 minutes? It was basically the entire flight time. Sounds fun. Yeah. How does sweet milk cheese? Definitely didn't taste sweet, but it was delicious. And it's funny because, like, here you'll have, like, aged cheddar, but in the Netherlands, they call it young or old cheese. Young cheese is just, like, regular, and then the old cheese, they don't call it aged, they just call it old cheese, which is, I don't know. I feel like aged cheddar or aged cheese sounds better, but Davis, Jesus. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon, sir. Way too soon, sir. I gotta keep an eye on that airplane out there. I don't know where he's going. Are you also going to London? He is a KLM going to... No. Where are you going? He's going to SBGR. He's going to Brasilia. Oh boy. Well, we shouldn't have a problem with him. He should be on a completely different route. So by their standards, are we old or young cheese? Old. Old. Cap, what aircraft have simulated working weather radars? I think all of them do now, don't they? I'm pretty sure. I believe. I am from New Amsterdam. There you go. Lacasse sounds familiar. Maybe? It's another thing, too. The Dutch language is a whole different ballgame, man. Holy. You know what I love about the Dutch language? And I caught, like... Sorry, not caught, but I overheard so many people. Like, you'll be on the train, and somebody will be having a conversation, and, like, 1 out of every 10 to 20 words is just, like, a straight English word. Like, they'll just be having a conversation in Dutch, and then you'll just hear, like, an English word out of all of those words, and you're like, huh, that's interesting. I didn't know it was like that. I didn't know the Dutch language also used a lot of English language. But apparently they do. Cheese is cash. Huh. Yeah, now keep in mind, it's not really a proper working radar, but it's a weather radar. There's certain people who are used to talking in English, just smash one English word in the language, maybe. Dutch is language from a mix of different words. Yeah, I could see that. I did find that it was very similar to German, though. It's like a very distinct, like it almost sounds angry. You know what I mean? Like people were just having casual conversations, but it sounded like they were yelling at each other. Like they were angry with one another. Now, every single person, Tyler, that I spoke to would speak English. No problem. No problem. Yeah. They would, like, usually start in Dutch, and then we would just say, like, oh, English, and they would switch to English, no problem. No problem. It's already asking me to enter the arrival information. Winds 290 at 10. Winds 290 at 10. Alright. 1014, 5 degrees. 5 degrees, 1014. And our minimums for the ILS, 27 left, will be 277. 277. Throw that into our barrel minimums. Very good. Top of descent, 56 miles, chat. 56 miles. For us Belgians, we have 3 languages that we have to be good at. Dutch, of course, English, and French. Interesting. Huh. Kev, they call Wi-Fi Wi-Fi? I don't think so. True majority of Europe, we almost learned English already in kindergarten and have even more primary in school. There are certain countries like France who refuse to speak English. Well, of course. It's the same thing here in Quebec, Matija. You have Quebec. It's so backwards, dude. Here, you have to have French and English where I live. But if you're on the Quebec side, only French. They refuse to put English. But on the Ontario side, you have to have French and English. It's weird. I think in the Netherlands only require Dutch and English, perhaps German. Any people from the Netherlands could confirm this? I'm not sure. Only if you live in the Quebec region, they refuse English. Correct. Oui, 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 oui. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Oui. C'est ça. Oui, oui. What percentage in Quebec literally don't know English? It's the older generations, Andy. The newer generations are pretty bilingual. It's the old French ladies and the old French grandpas. On parle français ici, tabarnak. We don't speak the English. Fuck you and the English. It's all the boomers, man. We're hanging on to the French delicacy of language. Yeah, dude, you'll go to Quebec and you'll go to a grocery store and they'll speak English. They'll speak French to you. You respond in English, and they'll continue in French. How much weed did you smoke in Amsterdam? Too much. I visited 6 coffee shops in 5 days and bought the maximum that I was allowed to buy every time, which is 5 grams. What a crazy rule, too, by the way. You can only have 5 grams of weed on you at any given time. That's a crazy rule. But if you have a friend, you can get 10 grams. What strain? Gelato 41. What did I have? Gelato 41, Georgia Pie. I had some donkey butter. I had some white runts. Gorilla Glue, and trying to remember the last one. There was one more. We'll be going to Eindhoven on Friday. Want me to send some good stuff? JK, I have Postal will never let me do this. Coffee shop is good. Yeah, I had a great time at the coffee shops, man. We went into one of the coffee shops and they had an incredible little like smoking lounge. Yeah. Limit the buy and overcharge is a good way to control how much the citizens consume. Yep, very true. Did you go to Borjorgens? I did FIFA, and they had nothing that was interesting to me. I actually went in once, and then I didn't actually buy anything. They had nothing that was of interest. He kept trying to push like pre-rolls, and I was like, no, dude, I don't want to buy your pre-roll shake weed. Unfortunately, you can't smoke inside anymore, can't do anything in the shops anymore other than buying. That's not true. We smoked in 2 or 3 shops. They had a lounge upstairs. Yeah, food was good, Johan. Yep. We are on Vats and Magnus, yep. Yeah, the food was good, man. I don't think I had one bad meal. We actually went to this Italian place twice and got like authentic Italian pizza, and it was fucking phenomenal, dude. Probably some of the best pizza I've ever had. Ever been to the Isle of Man? I have not, no. Did you have munchies? Oh, yes. Yes, lots of Chocomel was consumed. What was it called? The one with the really nice lounge was Prix-Demi. Prix-Demi was really nice. I went to Mediterranean. Drew is sharing Mediterranean. Went to Family First. But yeah, like I was saying, Caution Wake, the best bud that I had was actually up in the legal project in Zaandam. That was the best weed that I had on the entire trip. The Gelato 41 and the Georgia Pie from the coffee shop in Zaandam. My goodness, dude. I actually went back twice to get more stuff. It was that good. That was the best weed of the trip, by far. Got some in Listad and it was predictably terrible? Yeah, no. I'm eating 60 milligram strawberry gummies by Cloud X. Oh boy. Would you fly over there and how was the service? Flew Air Canada on the 787. The flight out was okay. It was an overnight flight. The flight back to Toronto was actually pretty nice. Service was pretty good, man. Decent food, lots of snacks. Air Canada serves free alcohol on their flights now, so Dan and I had a couple rum and cokes. Was good, man. Yeah, she gave us back-to-back doubles. Back-to-back double rum and cokes. Did you get any sleep? The first 3 nights was super difficult, Andy. Was really tough. The last 2 nights that I was there, probably much better sleeps. Takeoff roll was long. Dude, there was not a single empty seat, Johan. The aircraft was completely packed. I was kind of shocked. Like, a Tuesday afternoon flight to Toronto fully booked. It was pretty wild. Alright, I think it's Lambourne at 7. I'm going to plug in 7,000 now. We're going to start our descent. I'm going to get the seatbelt signs back on. And I'm just going to confirm the arrival. Yes, 7,000 at Lambourne, 220 knots. Good. We had a really nice burger the last night. I can't remember the place that we went to. It was in... what's the famous square? Not just past, like, Central. If you're going south out of Central. Rembrandt Square. Really nice food there. It was awesome. Decided to build my own 320 cockpit. I ordered all the parts last night. I will build it with the road frame soon. Very excited. Very cool, Fog. Enjoy, man. Do you know that you can have 5 weed plants in your house? You hold on the rules. Yeah, correct. Yeah, if you're a Dutch citizen, I believe. Yeah. Other than adjusting to sleep, what was the hardest thing you had to adjust to? Probably just the sleep. Well, using public transit was probably for the first couple days, it was a little bit, you know, you're getting used to the public transport, but honestly, it went pretty smooth, man. We had the transit app on our phones, and it was pretty easy after the last couple days to kind of figure things out. As far as we only missed 1 train. Other than that, yeah, just the sleep, man. Just the sleep schedule. It kind of threw me off a little bit. Ever heard of the TT on Isle of Man? Of course, Magnus, yeah. Atif, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. I have a stream in the background. I'm descending in Omaha. Nice, man. What airline did you fly? Air Canada. The fact that you think this was special makes me think I'm just privileged European. What do you mean was special, Janky? Like the public transportation? Well, come over to North America and see what the public transportation is like over here. It's god-awful. So I was amazed at how efficient and how smoothly everything was working over there. Yeah, come over to North America, man. Did they use different electrical plug there, like European style? They did, yes. I had to buy an adapter, puller spikes. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible over here, Janky. It's non-existent, dude. Public transport is awful in North America. Awful. Did you eat well? Oh, yes. Lots of food. Bitterballen. Lots of cheese. Houda. Got some fish and chips. Got some Kipling. I got those, what are those little mini pancake thing called? Those, I forget what they're called. Those little mini pancakes. Made with buckwheat, I think. Shit was good, too. The only thing that we didn't try was capsalon. That's the only thing. Yeah, those ones, Janky. Porfettes, however the hell you call them. Yes, those. Those were delicious. And I got it the true Dutch way with Dutch butter and icing sugar on top. Yes, sir. Janky is correct. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, the only thing we didn't have was the capsalon. That was it. Did you eat the herring? No, I didn't do the raw herring with the onions and pickles. No. I'm not that brave, sir. No way. I like fish when it's cooked and beer battered. Yep. Yeah, that's the only thing, Janky, that we wanted to try, that we didn't try. Everything else we tried, you know, everything that you can think of. All the Dutch food, the fries, the mayo, the friet sauce. Kipling, poffertjes. We had stroopwafels. We went to, yeah, the icing sugar. Yeah, so good with the butter and the icing sugar. It's not that bad? I don't know, man. I don't know. I am not brave enough for that. No, absolutely not, TSC. I mean, up to me, you haven't really missed something. It's a bit too much for me at once for fries. You should come to Flanders. What's Flanders? I can't remember where we got fries from. We had fries a couple times. The potatoes out there are delicious. So are your crisps, like your potato chips. Oh my god. Do they have buffets? They don't really do buffets, but we did go to an all-you-can-eat, style of restaurant. It's called Hind. And you basically go in and you can order as many drinks as you want, and then you order 2 plates of food at a time. It was quite incredible. I ate way too much food. Almost got sick. But it was delicious. We tried some Indonesian food. Had some chicken peanut saute stuff. What's capsalon? It's like a donair box. The best way that I can describe it. It's fries, cheese, and then doner meat, kebab meat, and then salad on top, basically. Lettuce, onion, tomato, and then a sauce. You must go back next time. It's on the menu for next time I'm in the Netherlands. Hopefully next year. Do you like seafood? Love seafood. Yeah. Yeah, we had some shrimp. We had some prawns. Yeah. Wayward, what's up, my man? It was incredible, dude. Absolutely incredible. I would go back to the Netherlands in a heartbeat, dude. I would go back in a heartbeat, man. I loved it. I loved the people. I loved the culture. What really, from somebody from North America, what really took me back was the architecture. The architecture was like seeing buildings that are, you know, still in use that were built in the 1800s, early 1900s. Just the buildings that are leaning forwards or leaning to the left, leaning to the right, because the foundation is just, yeah. And dude, if you live in the Netherlands or you ever go to the Netherlands, you have to try Chocomel. Chocomel is like a chocolate milk kind of drink. I must have had probably close to 20 of them. Yeah. I did go to FS Weekend. It was awesome. Yeah, I had a great time. Saturday was a little bit too busy for my liking. There was so many people. Like, you couldn't even walk. There was that many people. Like, I had a backpack on, and every single time you would turn left or right, you would smack into somebody. It was tough. Saturday was tough. Sunday was a lot better. A lot less people, a lot more time to speak with some developers and peripheral manufacturers and stuff like that. Chocomel is everywhere in the UK. Is it really? Ah, damn. That shit is crack, dude. Dan did not like the Chocomel. And I was very surprised because the Chocomel was the highlight of the trip almost, I feel like. It was that good. Also, the sports drinks out there, I can't remember. I was drinking this like lemon water. Oh my god. Yeah, well, the wait time on the food, I also found it like super weird that like you would tip somebody and like they didn't want to take your tip. We need that in North America, where the servers actually serve you without expecting a big fat tip. Was it like Yoo-hoo? No. The best way I can describe it, Andy, it tastes like a milk chocolate bar in drink format. Very rich. Like very, very, very rich chocolate taste. We don't like tipping. I mean, it's part of it, you know? Greetings, Cap. Felt welcome in the beautiful Netherlands. I did. I absolutely loved it, man. I would go back in a heartbeat. I really would. I would go back in a heartbeat. I had an incredible time, incredible people. I really loved it, man. I got kicked out of a... On the last night that we were there, we went into a restaurant and we were sitting outside. They had heat lamps. We were sitting outside and we finished our meal and I asked my server. My server came by and I asked him, I was like, do you mind if I smoke a joint? And he like looked around and he's like, no, you're fine, man. He's like, you can smoke a joint here. I'm like, all right, awesome, sweet. So we were sitting under the heat lamp. It was nice and warm. So I lit a joint, and I kid you not, about 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes after I lit my joint, the manager came out, and she was not pleased. She was not pleased with me whatsoever, and she made me leave. That was the only, I think, negative thing that happened on the entire trip. And then the server came back out and he's like, I'm sorry, man, I tried. And I was like, that's all good, man. It's all good. Chocomel is also found in Germany. I lived on it for 10 years. My daughter would drink. Dude, it's so good. Crystal clear. No, it was, I forget what it was called. The drink. It was like a hydration lemon water drink thing. Dude, it was so good. So good. Alright, we gotta make sure... no ATC online. Alright. Did the entire city smell like green? No, not really. You would definitely get massive whiffs of it here and there. There was, yeah, like a lot, but... Was it a lemonade? No. Hold on, let me see if I can get a picture. Aquarius lemon sports drink. It was this one. This is what it was. I lived off this shit. This one, Aquarius lemon. That I had at least 2 of those a day to replenish all the walking that I was doing and sweating my ass off. Aquarius lemon. That shit was so good. We don't have drinks like that here. All of our sports drinks are sugar water, basically. And ginger beer? I didn't know, like, ginger beer was, like, not root beer, ginger beer. Ginger beer was also a highlight of the trip. I didn't know what to expect with ginger beer. Delicious. And I love how all of your soft drinks are served in glass bottles. A lot of the drinks, actually, are served in glass bottles. We need to bring that shit back. I feel like everything just tasted better. Did you drink a white Monster? Nah, I haven't had an energy drink in years, man. No, we do not have that in North America, no. Is ginger beer for redheads?
Yo, yo, yo. On 48. What up, guess who's in the mother? Fucking building chat. The man himself, Diamond Mike, from Boston. Welcome back, Captain. I see you left Daniel Barry and Mr. White at the Red Light District.
We did. We did. Thank you, Diamond Mike. Appreciate you, brother. Huge no floaties to you, man. Is the stream, like, stuttering? I think Streamlabs broke the stream. Maybe it's fine now. AJ, 46 months, says Aquarius, Kyle approved. Oh, yeah, dude, the best. The best. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you, brother. Atif, thank you, man. What was the barrow? The barrow was 1014? Okay. The barrow was 1014. Good. And I'm going to get the speed brake out because it's trying to descend us quite heavily. Did you tie the Tolos 340? I did not, no. I did not. Huskiv, what's up, my man? I had a great stay, dude. I had a great time, man. Great time. I would go back in a heartbeat. Did you have stroopwafels or bitterballen? I had both. Yes, sir. I actually brought back some really nice stroopwafels. I did. Speed check. Flaps 1. Spoilers in. And armed. Stroopwafel. So good, man. What's that building? I feel like that's Holy Bank angle? Nah, it's just the view. We did not go to FIBO. No, that was one of the places we missed, to be honest with you. We were never really, like, super hungry when we were out and about, to be honest. We're never really, like, hungry like that. Have drop? I don't know. The gummies, though, were so good. Like, the licorice and the gummies and stuff, man, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Alright, Lokestar has been captured. Glide slope is armed. We should capture here in a second. We are on to final now. How was the TriStar? It felt really good, man. I mean, I don't know if it's my type of airplane, but from what I saw and flew, it was a pretty fun experience. There's glide slope star captured. Arm U. Good. Sounds can come up a little bit. Very nice. And then we'll make our calls. What was our call sign again? 41 Romeo. Captain want to try FIBO. We'd rather try McDonald's. Hey man, the McDonald's that we ate was pretty good. Heathrow traffic speedbird 41 Romeo, but a 8-mile final, 27 left. Heathrow. Gear down, speed check, flaps 2. Approach phase is activated. We're looking good. Let's go and get the runway turnoffs and our nose lights on. Good. At the PMDG stand, I was kind of confused. I saw a discounted price, but didn't realize it was the updated price. I thought we finally got a sale. What if they give you sales? No edibles, though. No edibles, man. Wasn't taking my chances. Speed check, flaps 3. London Heathrow. Heathrow. And speed check, flaps full. Should be our landing flaps. Oh, tower's online. I didn't see that they were online. 18505. Heathrow Tower, very good evening. Speedbird 41 Romeo, ILS 27 left.
Speedbird 41 Romeo, hello, runway 27 left, wind 290 degrees 10 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land 27 left, Speedbird 41 Romeo. Alright, well, ATC's online now, so we need to smarten up.
For a quick taxi. As the 56 Alpha, taxi link 55, left Bravo, hold at Titan.
Alright, I'm assuming we'll hit link November 5. We'll go auto brake low. Alright, control cam comes on. My airplane. Sounds like London controller. I don't think so. No, it's not. All right, and let's start the replay. Recording. Very good. And reset you. Good. Cool.
1000. 37 Sierra Charlie, hold on for 3. 37 did say hold up chart.
Way too late for Jamie? Nah, what is it? It's only like 8 p.m. He was streaming all day, though. I was watching his stream earlier.
We're been given clearance to take off 27 right.
Small little adjustments. Wind is a little bit of a quartering cross. Nothing too crazy. Watch that descent rate, please. Sorry, go ahead, 41 Romeo.
41 Romeo, click left with 290 degrees 10 knots.
Clear to land 27 left, thanks. Speedbird 41 Romeo. I thought he already cleared me.
500.
Alright, sounds up. Enjoy, friends. Wind is nicely basically down the runway now. 12 knots, 11 knots.
Good, 99 Romeo Lima, push and start, please hit north.
Straight north, push, set up your speedbird full, crush 99, ready.
100 above.
What's London controller's name? Jamie.
Minimum.
Continue.
Station call, starting for me.
100. 50. 30. 20. Retard.
Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating.
Calling your microphone no work.
70 knots, reversers idle and stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to London Heathrow. Brakes are off. Not too shabby, friends. I would say that was some good flying today, chat. Especially after missing my sim for the last about 10 days. Onto the brakes, make our right turn here. And that is going to be November 6th. Very nice. Stop our recording. Be able to watch our replay here in a minute. Tower Speedbird 41 Romeo vacated November 6th.
It was 41 Romeo, thank you. Taxi done 515 via Alpha.
Stand 515 via Alpha, Speedbird 41 Romeo. Alright, 515 via Alpha. Making a right turn here. And we'll go to GSX. We're going to go select from map. We're going 515, which should be up over yonder. Okay, hold on. Let me get situated here first. Let's go landing lights off, runway turn off, nose light to taxi, strobe light off, wing light off, APU master start switches on. We're going to clean up the ground spoilers and the flaps. Very good. We'll stop our flight time. 46 minutes on the return, so basically the same. 515 should be up over yonder. 515. Very good. All right, now we'll go to GSX. Now that we're pointed in the right direction. And we'll go all the way over yonder. 515 should be down here. 515, select, no, BA, perfect. And he wanted us all the way down Alpha, so we follow this all the way Alpha, make our right turn, and stay on Alpha. Perfect. You think it's worth me getting the PMDG 777. Fantastic airplane. I don't think you'll have any, I don't think you'll be upset at your purchase. Solid airplane. How's a lovely bird? Lovely as always, my friend. Lovely as always. Any builds London Heathrow? Correct. Any builds London Heathrow? Yes, sir. Alright, this is to Bravo. It's going to be our next right.
Heavy. Vectors 27 left. 27 right available. That way we don't have to cut off the Lufthansa.
Alaska 100, I'm not allowed to give you anything, but I suggest you fly heading 090 degrees to extend your downwind.
Nice. Okay, is it heavy scenery? Yes, it is heavy scenery.
Thank you for Alaska 100.
It is heavy scenery, for sure. Alright, right turn onto Alpha.
Go around, I say again, go around, acknowledge.
Uh-oh. Go around.
Okay, Alaska 100 heavy. We're how would you like me to go around?
Procedure.
Approach.
Okay, we'll just do a 180 here and set up for vectors 27 left.
Okay, just be advised of the traffic around you, please.
Any builds equals Holbor performance? Not true, man. Some of the older any build scenery, like London Heathrow, definitely could use some performance upgrades, but the last couple airports that they've put out, especially DFW, the performance is amazing at DFW. So they've obviously tried some new stuff, and they've got some new stuff going on as far as scenery goes, and object LODs and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not going to group them in that all of their scenery runs like shit. Like I said, their Dallas-Fort Worth scenery runs extremely well.
We can take Alpha 4, lift us to 56 Alpha.
Lufthansa 56 Alpha, taxi holder point Alpha 4
extremely
via
well.
And Alpha.
Lima Alpha, Alpha 4, lift us to 56 Alpha.
Alright, 515 for us. Nose light can go off. Not going to blind anybody. Jet bridge seems to be a little bit weird. Placement.
I wish CPT would pet my belly and call me a good boy. Someday, maybe in June.
Jesus Christ. Ken, Minnesota, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Maybe in June. You never know. You never know. Park brake is on. APU and APU bleed goes on. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Beacon light goes off. Seatbelt signs go off. Fuel pumps go off. Cappy purrs is off. Crew supply is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to London Heathrow, where we started the day. Let's request deboarding. Very nice. We'll jump down here, dismiss that. We'll open up all the doors. Very good. And then we'll go outside and we'll have a little bit of a look-see here at our aircraft getting deboarded. Very nice day of flying, my friends. Some great landings, actually. I would say solid landing into Schiphol, and then a great evening arrival down here into London Heathrow. Very good. Very, very good day of flying back. Sorry, first day back of flying. Very, very nice, my friends. We can disconnect from everything there. Beautiful. We can close that down. Landing rate was a 151 foot per minute, 105 on the G. Doesn't get much better than that, chat. Does not get much better than that, my amigos. Very happy with how that happened. Just got here and have so many questions about FS Weekend, but I'll just ask how you're planning to fly the IndyBuilds TriStar later this week. We'll see whenever they send it to me, man. Whenever they send it to me. Yeah. First day of flying complete. Not yet. We have another stream tonight. I'm going to do some Air Canada ops this evening, probably out of Montreal. Probably just a short one, though, to be honest with you, man. We'll probably just do Montreal, Toronto, or something like that. Probably for tonight. Just keep it nice and short and sweet and simple. Something like that. We'll see. Maybe we'll go Montreal down somewhere else. But, yeah, we'll be live in a couple hours from now. What is it, about 3.5 hours from now. We'll be live again for some Air Canada ops. Maybe we'll do West Coast. I don't know, man. Montreal, Calgary? No way. That's like a 4-hour flight. If not more with that headwind. Whew. Air Canada free booze. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Should be a fun one. All right, cool. Let's jump back inside. Let's restart this thing. Good. Let's come down here. We're going to close the doors. We're going to remove all that fun stuff. I'm also going to change the time. We're going to go custom, and we're just going to bring this time back a little bit like that so we can actually see the arrival. And then we're going to go to panel states, and we're going to go ready. And then we're going to activate. Good. And I'm going to put the flaps all the way out. I'm going to get all of the lights on that we had for replay. On, and on. Very good. And give that a couple seconds for the engines to spool up and the flaps to come out. Then we'll watch the replay, friends. Vancouver to Winnipeg. That's a long one, too. That's a long one. Captain landing was gorgeous. Thank you. It was a pretty good one. Yeah. Hope we have a butter landing. We did have a butter landing. I hope we have a butter landing tonight as well. I agree. I agree with that, my friend. All right, park brake is released. Good. We'll hit the replay button. Beautiful. We'll pause the replay. We'll bring this down to right about there. Trim, start, yes, resume, good. And then let's jump outside and let's see what this looked like from this angle, shall we, friends? Let's see if she was a worthy landing. Let's see. Vancouver to Portland? Nah, we've done that too many times. Toronto to MSP, they send the RJ on that route. Toronto to MSP. Plus, there's an event in Montreal tonight. We have Wednesdays in Montreal. So we'll probably do something out of Montreal, like I said. Montreal, maybe down to Toronto. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. Into the flare, cut the power, 1,000 footers. Boom. Beauty. Great landing. Little bit chunky on the one wheel coming in, but bang on that center line. Can't get much better than that, chat. I am happy with that landing. I hope you are all as well. Give you a little bit of a flyby view here. I'd like to take this time to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Without you guys here, this would not be possible. I say this every stream, but I truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this entire thing happen and come full circle. So thank you all so much for the continued support of this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed today's afternoon's live stream. A little bit rusty. On not reading my charts properly. We missed a few taxiways. We almost lined up on the wrong runway here in London Heathrow originally. So that's definitely a thing. Look at this view, though, right here, chat. Look at this. Into the flare. Hold it. Touchdown. Beauty. Absolute beauty, my friends. Absolute beauty. Looking real pretty, too. Looking real nice, my friends. To everybody else that cannot support the stream with a monetary value but still supports the stream in any way that you can, smashing down the thumbs up button, flying with us on VATSIM, controlling on VATSIM, whatever it may be, I'd like to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. It does not go unnoticed, and I am forever grateful for what you guys allow me to do. So thank you all so much for the support. Again, for all of you that are hanging out in chat today that I met at FS Weekend in the Netherlands, thank you for coming to say hello. Hope you enjoy your Captain Canada stickers. It was a pleasure meeting all you guys and finally putting faces to the names that I've been seeing in chat for years and years and years. So it was really cool to meet you all and to say hello. So we are live in a couple hours from now, friends. As I mentioned, 3.5 hours from now exactly, we'll be live for our Wednesday evening stream. I'm expecting to do some Air Canada ops this evening. I'm not entirely sure where we're going to be flying, but nonetheless, I'm sure it'll be a good one out of Montreal. We'll enjoy that French ATC out of Montreal this evening, so it should be a fun one, friends. If you're looking for something to do tonight, you want to fly along, please do. I'll have the thumbnail up probably within the next hour. Yeah, hopefully no failures and no flap 1 landings. That would be great. Enjoy the replay, friends. If I don't catch you tonight, hopefully I'll catch you on Friday for our weekend streams. As it stands right now, Phoenix for the week, probably in the 321 and 319 this weekend. So it should be a fun weekend to fly, and I'm looking forward to it. Happy landings, my friends. See ya!